All right, guys, sorry for running so late. I was actually taking care of getting things in order. However, when it comes to individuals that are interested in traveling around the world, I know that many of us do, male and female, but some of the mistakes that we make when we're traveling are actually very sloppy. So we're going to talk today. I interviewed a lot of guys and some ladies and got some tips on what steps that a person needs to make in order to not make some of the mistakes that they've seen others make when it comes to finding love crossing borders, or if you're into the ladies of the night. We're going to talk about that and some tips for you as well. My name is Andre of Love Crossing Borders. Andre is busy. She's probably in the gym working out or something. I haven't seen her for the last 30 minutes, but just want to let you guys get into the live stream. Thank you for being patient. Today, we've got the martini. Last week, we had a dry martini. This week, we've got a wet martini. So we're going to enjoy that. Know the difference between the dry martini and the wet martini. One is with gin and one is with vodka. And you have dry vermouth as well as the wet vermouth. But we're going to enjoy this drink, guys. Salute to you. It's Friday. Drink in hand. Whatever you're drinking, you enjoy. I'm drinking martinis tonight, as well as you guys might be drinking your water or your health drink, or you may be drinking a bottle of beer. Whatever it is, we already know that Friday nights are drink in hand. We're going to have a good time with this topic. Now, most of this topic caters to the guys. I do have some warning labels for you ladies. You can take a lot of these tips as well. Like, as I mentioned, a lot of people travel across the world and they meet different individuals they're dating, whether they be a person of a lady or male of the night, or whether it's a person who they're really interested in. But they move so fast and move so impatiently. What ends up happening is they end up getting got. So at the end of the day, we don't want you guys to get got. We want to take our time and make sure that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening when it comes to what's going on. But I'm giving shout outs right now. We got Brother Greg in the building representing Buenaventura. What's up, brother? What's up? How are things out there? Let me know how things are out there with you guys. Things are getting a lot better here in Cali, Colombia. As far as we got a new furniture delivered that you can see that I'm sitting on. I'm not sitting on the gray couch today. So we got that. Finally, furniture is being delivered. That means that the trucks are making it through. We also got some great news in regards to our vehicle. We'll be able to pick our vehicle up next week. So that's good. That means that the roads aren't blocked by the thugs or the military anymore. So things are going a lot better here for us in Colombia. Now, I just want to let you guys know, shout out. All right. It's Friday night. Like I said, Friday night is always drink in hand, relaxation. This is grown folks topic tonight, guys. So if you feel like it's not the type of topic for you, we're going to be talking about sloppy sex. Yes, sloppy sex. What do I mean by sloppy sex? I mean that some individuals are traveling around the world and they're doing themselves a disservice. They end up getting robbed. They end up getting drugged. They end up getting misused. They end up getting conned. They're really sloppy when it comes to their travels. So we're going to use some tips today on how not to be sloppy when it comes to meeting new people on the other side of the world, because as you can tell, I met Andrea and I wasn't sloppy with it. There's a lot of individuals that meet new people and they aren't sloppy with it. So what we're going to do is take a few minutes out, let you guys get on in here. And once we get in, make sure you click that like button, because the like button invites other individuals into the live stream. We're just starting with 9 people right now. And what's going to happen is we're going to continue on with the growth. Let me know if I freeze, guys. Let me know if I need to change the Wi-Fi. Let me know if I'm looking good. And so cologne for today. The cologne of today is, I know it's a little expensive, but it's Creed Viking. Creed Viking cologne smells excellent. Creed is a brand that has been around since before the Civil War. Think about, the Revolutionary War. Just think about it. George Washington could have been wearing Creed colognes back in the day when he was sailing across the river, standing there minding his business, looking all presidential before he became president. He could have been wearing Creed colognes. That's how long Creed has been making cologne around the world. They've been making cologne since the Revolutionary War period. So Creed Viking is one of their latest brands that actually came out, I think it was like last year or the year before. I've been waiting to get some, and it smells excellent. It's one of those colognes that you want to catch somebody's eye, you want to catch somebody's nostrils that's walking past you and get her attention. That's what you want to use. You want to use some Creed. Creed has so many colognes, and we're going to be showcasing some more Creed colognes. But today is the Viking cologne by Creed. Let me see if you guys can see that. You can see the Viking ship. All right. So guys, as I mentioned before, it's freezing occasionally. Okay, let me see if I could change it. Thank you very much, Ra. I appreciate that. Let me see if I can change it. So guys, I may freeze for a second, but that's just me switching it over. Let's see. It should just freeze for a second to make sure that we have the Wi-Fi a little better. We're still trying to improve the Wi-Fi in the building. That's the only thing that I don't like about our place. Everything else is wonderful, but the Wi-Fi is, ugh. All right, we got Rebecca in the building representing. Well, I'm having a great Friday. Let me take a sip of this martini real quick. I haven't had a chance to taste it. Oh, that's good. That is good. Stirred, not shaken. Let James Bond do the shaking. All right, so we're gonna have a good time tonight. Talk about this topic. I got notes. Like I said, I interviewed a lot of guys that travel, and I interviewed a few women that travel around the world over the last 10, 15, 20 years. And these guys had some tips for new travelers that are looking to meet somebody. Now we're gonna break this down into two categories. First category we're going to talk about is just for people that are, what's up, Marshawn in the building? My man. All right. Also, cheers. What's up, cheers? All right. We got 13 people in live. Make sure you click that like button. The more people click the like button, the more you invite people into the live stream. All right. We're going to break this down to two categories. First category is everyday people that you would meet. Whether you met them online, whether she was a person that you met and that you really enjoyed her company, whether it was a guy that you met online or you met him at the grocery store when you made it to Dominican Republic, those are everyday people. Then we're going to talk about what we like to call the professionals, the pros, individuals that make their living off of your personal entertainment. There are males and females that make their living off of this. And this is not uncommon when it comes to people traveling to Europe, to Thailand or the Middle East, traveling here to Colombia, traveling to the islands, sex workers or individuals that are in the industry, workers or professionals, so we're going to use it, are individuals that it is not uncommon. But what happens quite often is individuals end up being sometimes robbed, sometimes drugged, as I mentioned, sometimes misled. So listen, definitely you want to make sure that you that we don't make that mistake. Your video is freezing a couple of seconds. Is it still freezing, Chiz? Which one was better, this one or the other one? Let me know. The other Wi-Fi that I had just a moment ago, or is this one better? Is this one freezing even worse? And I have my phone plugged up over there. That's the crazy part. Got my phone plugged up and I can't even look at it. So I'm trusting in you guys. All right, great. Okay, I'm hearing that it freezes occasionally. Hopefully it's getting better. What's up, everyone? Hope everybody's having a great night. So remember, we're going to break this down into two categories. First category we're going to break down when it comes to, we got to stop being sloppy, people. We got to stop having sloppy sex when we go to these other countries. I know. She's beautiful. I know, ladies, when you go to Dominican Republic and when you go to Jamaica, the men are handsome, bronze, chocolatey. I understand, ladies. I realize what you see. They come to you with the accent. You haven't heard brothers speaking Spanish or Jamaican accent all your life. and you get there, you swear that you stellar, and you ready to get your groove back. I understand. I understand. You don't know who to pick, who to choose. You got a purse full of dollars, and you got a bunch of handsome men in front of you. I understand, ladies. Same thing for the guys. You get off the plane. You heard about the women in Colombia, but you got off the plane in Cartagena, Medellin, Cali, Bogota, San Andreas Island. And you start to realize that, wait a minute, I have never seen this type of beauty before, except for on television, or I see it sporadically. But they in herds, this type of beauty is in herds. And so you start making the first mistake that we want to tell guys about, or ladies about having sloppy sex, is you're moving too fast. One of the biggest mistakes that we see people all the time that are coming to this country do, they make the mistake of moving too fast when they're meeting people. Whether it be you met somebody online and you're excited about meeting them, you're feeling like you're on an episode of 90 Day Fiance. But at the end of the day, you have to take your time when it comes to meeting people and getting to know them. You can't assume that the first date, this is the one. I am done. I am not going to meet anybody else on the island. Don't do that. Don't make that mistake because you don't know that person. That's the first thing that you don't want to do. A lot of times men do that. They come here and they come to another country. Thank you very much, Marshawn. All right, what's up, Dre? What you got for on my 40, homie? Just playing. How's everything? Having a great night, Steve. Having a great night. Having a great night, Steve. The topic tonight, Steve, is sloppy sex. Sloppy sex in other countries. And what I mean by that, there are too many people that are getting drugged, too many people that are getting robbed, too many people that are getting conned, that we need to address this topic. To where at one point in time, we had one brother a couple of weeks ago, God rest his soul and bless his family. We got Timothy Reed, who died here in Colombia just a couple of weeks ago. You sit back and all the great things that this guy was doing, but at the end of the day, we all noticed that he was just moving. Many of us noticed that he was moving just a little too fast in certain areas. Sometimes we can be sloppy. Sometimes your sex game is sloppy in other countries. In other words, we are allowing things in other countries that we wouldn't allow of ourselves in our home country. Hey, Winifred, I appreciate that you made it tonight. This grown folks talk tonight, guys. Grown folks talk. As I mentioned before, a lot of times we let things slide when we are in other countries. I'm talking to you ladies too. You will not let a brother that's broke be intimate with you and then automatically just take just about all your money. Not in the States, you wouldn't. All of a sudden you get to Jamaica and in DR and you passing that money out. You faster than the guys. Oh, he need money for this. Oh, he needed money for that. He wants money for that. You talk about the guys paying for ladies. Ladies, you move just as fast as we do when it comes to the intimacy. So a lot of times guys are following the pattern that they've seen you ladies set. Like I said before, Stella got her groove back was based off women going to the islands and hooking up with island guys, not men. And that movement was so common that Chairman McMillan wrote a book. The book was so common that they made a movie out of it. So what Terry McMillan wrote about you ladies was not uncommon. It wasn't anything that was foreign. Make sure you guys click the like button. No, not sloppy head. I meant by being sloppy. And that's the problem that a lot of guys have, Tyrone. They are very, very sloppy. And I'm going to talk about you men for a second. We go to other locations and there are so many men that are getting drugged by women around the world. No offense, ladies. that they have Facebook websites talking about this topic, about men getting robbed and men getting drugged. In a lot of the WhatsApp groups, they show pictures and photos. Guys, look out for this woman. She's blah, 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 blah. I met her at so-and-so and so and so and so in Colombia, and she drugged me and robbed me of my computer, my cell phone, and my passport, as well as my wallet. That is not uncommon. Does it happen to everybody? No, but it's happening so much. We are being so sloppy as travelers, Americans and Europeans. I'm going to say that again. We are sloppy travelers. We travel with our American and European ego. We think that nothing's going to happen to us because I'm American. I'd be dang if somebody do something to me. I'm red, white, and blue. Whether you got the American flag or the British flag. But then at the end of the day, you are the number one person that they approach. Number one person. I'm going to say something to you. The first tip was don't move too fast. Take your time. Tip number 2, this goes for men. If she approaches you in Colombia or in DR, red flag. I want to say this again. If she approaches you in Colombia or DR, I don't know how it is in other countries, that's a red flag of she's a woman of the night. In Colombia, women love, as well as men, appreciate gender roles. In Colombia, she'll look at you all night, but if you don't walk up to her and ask her to dance, she's not coming to you. I don't care how handsome you are, how American you are, how cool you are. She is not going to approach you. So if she does approach you, it's about money. It's about the hustle. But a lot of guys think, oh, she approached me because I look so good, or because I'm American. That's why she came up on me. Yeah. Yeah, she did come up on you because you do look good. And yes, because you are an American. But she sees you as an ATM machine. That's why she approached you. So remember, if a woman comes up to you, red flags. Red flags. And we're going to talk about some of these tips that some of the guys gave to give you guys some warnings in regards to what's going on. But we're going to go to some of these comments in the comment section, hear what you guys have to say. Let me know how you feel about this topic, guys. You said that's true. Definitely, it's true. We are very sloppy travelers. What I mean by that, there are some things, ladies, you let slide. Just slide. Dudes are in islands, all he got to say it with the accent, or all he has to do is walk up on you and just say it. He ain't got to wear no cologne because he can't afford cologne. He just got to be beastly man. And all he has to do is just use his Spanish accent and you going in your purse. You just coming out the money. He ain't even gave you a price yet. You know you're going to pay for it. You don't care. You just know it's going to be good because it's not United States. Don't do that. Now, remember what I said, we're going to break this down to 2 sections. One is for regular everyday people that you'll meet, and one is for people of the night. Right now, we're talking about people of the night, the pros, the professionals, the mangoes, whatever you want to call them. There are levels to this game. All right, but let's go to this. All right, Tyrone said, dang, I don't want my iPods to get stolen, let alone anything else taken. So here are the tips. If you're going to get an Airbnb, or if you're going to get a hotel, make sure there's security. Make sure there's a place that has security cameras. So if that person disappears, the police can pull down the footage and they can verify this person. And a lot of times hotels that have security ask for that person's ID. So if that person can't present identification before they walk into your room with you, then that person shouldn't be walking into your room with you if they have no identification. but she's sexy, Andre. She's so fine. I'm drunk. I need to get me some. This is my first day on this island. I gotta have it, Dre. You don't understand, brother. No, you don't understand. You're about to have sloppy sex. That means that you being sloppy with your game and you about to get robbed. You being sloppy, she gonna sex you to sleep because you already drunk. So all she got to do is give you some sex to take away the rest of your energy. She's used to having sex with multiple people, so she's still strong. And at the end of the day, all your stuff will come up missing because you slept so good and you thought you were going to wake up with her the next day, and you woke up and your passport and everything else is gone. Number two, make sure that if there's a safe in your hotel room, use it. You know, a lot of times in the States, we see hotel room safes and we just kind of take it for granted. We don't need it, blah, blah, blah. But when you go to another country, if you see that safe, use it. Know that combination. Take advantage of it. Passports and extra money and so certain things should go off in there without a hitch, without a doubt. Ladies, do not bring your jewelry. What are you thinking? Who told you that you need to have all that on an island? That you need to have all that in Europe, in Colombia. Yeah, you come down here to South America too, in Brazil. People don't need all that. So all your most expensive diamond earrings, because you got it like that, and all your little pearls, keep that in the States. Same thing with you guys. You don't have to showcase in these countries, in these islands. They don't need you to showcase like that. Keep your jewelry back home or keep it in the safe. I don't even know why your jewelry even made it on the plane with you. Why? Next tip, whether it be for regulars or whether it be for pros, bring condoms from home. I'm going to repeat this. So you won't get caught up with sloppy sex. Bring condoms from home. Ladies and men. Ladies, you pack your bathing suit, check. Oh, your heels, check. That little freakum dress, check. Oh, you got your passport, check. You got your money, check. What's missing from your luggage? Condoms. You got condoms missing, ladies, from your luggage. There is no way in the world you should be traveling anywhere and you know that you're on hot girl summertime. You and your girlfriends about to have, or you going solo and you might meet somebody and you're trusting them to supply the condoms. You don't know if he punching a hole in this condom. You don't know what disease he might have. You just sitting up there just having a ball. So ladies, when you travel, you should have condoms on hand. Gentlemen, also, when you travel, it shouldn't even be a second thought about you bringing condoms. Condoms, and one guy was just telling me who's been in DR for years, condoms in DR, and I know condoms in Colombia, junk compared to the variety that we have back home in the States. Some of y'all even need to bring a plan B with you. Yeah, the plan B pill, ladies, you too. That's what I'm talking about, being sloppy. You come to another location, you meet somebody that you're interested in, they're interested in you, and all of a sudden what happens? You're ready to be intimate. You've been drinking, he's been drinking, y'all having a good time all day long. Ladies, you ready to throw them legs back. And there's not one decent condom in the room. What were you thinking when you got on that plane? Did you really think Island Boy was going to bring the condoms? Did you really think that? Bring your condoms, lady. Go to the store, get the best of the best. If you want the Dexter St. Jock, bring the Magnums. If you want just a regular guy, bring regular condoms. But make sure you bring you some quality condoms from your home country. And that goes for you guys too. Stop trying to run up in these girls raw and get them pregnant in other countries. What are you thinking? That's sloppy. All right. Oh, and Canada and Canuck. Yes. and Canada. Absolutely correct. Canadian dudes, y'all. Let me take a sip before I tell this Canadian story. Just met a Canadian dude a couple weeks ago, right? I just met some guys from the US, and there was some Canadian. It was a Canadian guy at the bar sitting by himself, crying into his drink, right? And so I asked him, "What's the matter, brother?" You know, white dude. "What's up? What's the matter, man? How you doing?" He was like, "Man, listen, I got to leave to go back to Canada tomorrow. I've been here for about 5 months, and I met this girl down here, and I bought her this, I bought her that, I bought a new butt, bought a new breast, I bought a body, I bought her clothes." So he showed me the picture of the girl. I mean, he rebuilt this girl, and this Colombia. So it's part of the culture. And so, but he was throwing out big money. And once she was done with him, once she got all her surgeries and she was healed, once she got all the cash that she needed, once she got all the clothing and the outfits and all the bottles of alcohol she needed, kicked him to the curb. Kicked him to the curb because one of the things was he was easy, he was sloppy with it. He went for the beauty and not using some common sense. Nothing wrong with beautiful men, beautiful women, with beautiful people in this world, but use common sense. Don't give the date when you're leaving. That's another tip. Do not give how long you gonna be here on the island? I don't know. You know, I'm just going day by day. Don't give the day that you're leaving next Tuesday. Don't tell that day. Why? Because that gives that person time to plot. Or it gives that person time to fall back from you. For example, a lot of Colombians here, they're only interested in people that are staying a lot longer. So if you say that, you know, I'm only staying, you know, for a week, for 5 days, oh, she disappearing. You could have got that sex, dog, if you'd have kept your mouth shut. But as soon as you said 5 days, she's like, oh, that's all right. I thought you were gonna be somebody serious. Sometimes you're talking too much. Don't say. Same thing for you ladies. Do not let these dudes know when you're leaving. Just tell them I'm taking it day by day. Because once they know that when you're leaving, that's when they start putting together their master plan, because they're trying to get as much from you, just like the one guy did, the Canadian. They're trying to get as much money or surgery or whatever it is from you before you leave that island. They're like casinos. There are people like casinos. The house always wins. Ladies are too friendly. What's up, Jay, in the building? Miss ATL. Yes, absolutely correct. And it's not even friendly. Let's be real with it, Jay. I'm about to take another sip, guys, of this martini. Y'all ain't friendly. Come on, this grown folks conversation. This ain't mostly money. This grown folks conversation tonight. Y'all ready? Ladies are too horny. Yeah. Y'all just as horny and freaky getting off that plane as we are. Yeah, y'all want to see the beach. Yeah, y'all want to hang out and see all the architecture. Yeah, you want to see the landscape. Yes, you want to go to the club with your girls and dancing. But at the end of the night, you in another country, nobody can judge you. You just met something tall, dark, and handsome. You trying to smash. Ladies ain't too friendly. Y'all too horny. And when the dude do you right, all of a sudden y'all looking like, I don't need another one. Because I know y'all ladies, y'all selective. So y'all ain't trying to have 3-4 island dudes running through you. Not most of you. Most of y'all may try to deal maybe 1 or maybe 2 island dudes to have your little fun. So the one island dude that you hook up with, you get that attachment. Because you can't do what men do. Men know how to be intimate. Now, some of you ladies can, but most women can't be intimate without some form of attachment beginning to grow. So now island boy know he been breaking your back in for about 4 days. Legs up in the air, you crying, doing orgasms. Oh, we talking grown talks, people. You crying, doing orgasms. You listening to his little accent. He darker than his own shadow. And you just enjoying yourself. You may not be in love, but you dang sure enjoying yourself. So now you start opening up that wallet and opening up your mouth, talking too much, telling too much of your business. Well, back home, I own this and I only have 2 sons, but my 2 sons are over 21 and blah, 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 blah. You just talking and putting out money. The more he freaking you, the more you talking. Stop that, ladies. Stop all that talking. That's uncalled for. Go have your fun, enjoy yourself, and stop just throwing your money out there. Like I said, think about it. Angela Bassett in the movie Stella Got Her Groove Back, she made sure think about it. Tay Diggs didn't have any money to get to the States, right? She made sure Tay Diggs made it to the States. She made sure all the doors were open so Tay Diggs made it to the States. So when we criticize men for some of the actions that they make when they travel, ladies, y'all ain't too friendly. Oh, that's a nice way of saying it, though. I like how you did that, Jay. Y'all ain't too friendly. You're too damn horny. That's what your problem is. You've been working 16-hour days. You 6 days a week. Kids getting on your nerve through their teens. You're tired of it. And so you finally get a vacation with your girlfriends or by yourself. You on an island. You've been in the gym, getting your body all right. You're looking all good. And you're putting on your cocoa butter lotion. You're protecting your tan and everything. He walk up on you. Next thing you know, he running up in you. He done walked up on you and he running up in you. And here you go. Talking too much and giving too much. But we gonna come on the men too, Jay. We gonna get on the men. I just say, stop me when I'm lying. Andre, just stop lying. All right. Munchie says Colombia is just a dangerous country, period. Not necessarily. We've been going through that dangerous period just because of over the last month. But at the end of the day, it's not as bad as people think. I wouldn't be here. Believe you me, I would not be here if it was as dangerous. And I live in what's considered as the dangerous city. And it actually isn't, except for like this last month. Even Andrea says she's never seen anything like this. People need to read and know about a country. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You're absolutely correct. People need to, I'm not going to read the last line first. People need to read and know about a country. You ready? Here we go. Let's ride. If you do your homework on our mighty United States, in which we love so much, the violence in the United States far surpasses most countries, even Colombia. I have never seen heard of or seen a mass shooting in Colombia. This year alone, the United States has not had one day without a mass shooting. Mass shooting is considered the shooting or deaths of 4 people or more. The United States has not had one day in 2021 that there was not several, if not one, mass shooting. I would rather be here in Cali, Colombia than on the east side of Detroit. I know my city. South side Chicago sometimes. DC sometimes. Parts of the ATL sometimes. Parts of LA and Oakland. I'd rather be here than certain parts of Oakland. So when we sit back and we say people need to read and know a country, that also includes our country. Because our country is considered one of the most dangerous countries in the world. The only reason we lead the world in domestic violence, as well as we lead the world in crimes of passion. That means I love her and I'm a killer. We lead the world, crimes of passion. Nobody has more deaths by way of crimes of passion or by way of somebody that you knew the United States. I love my country. We're all used to it, but I'm saying, let's not judge other countries without realizing what's going on underneath our feet sometimes. Be very careful and take time to make decisions. This is absolutely correct. When you are traveling, good point, brother. Uh, when you are traveling, make sure that you are not making the mistake of moving too fast, making decisions too fast. One thing that you guys have ever watched this live stream with me have always heard me say, you will never see me take you to, or you will never catch me in the hood. I don't hang out in the hood in the States. I bust my butt to get out the hood. I put too many hours in on jobs to make sure I could buy a house that was not in the hood. I donate to the hood. I give back time to the children in the hood so they can move forward in life. I help the elderly in the hood, no matter what country I'm in, but especially back home in the States. But as far as like, hey, Dre, what you doing? Come over to the hood. No. Yeah, that's all right. I did enough years in the hood. So yeah, even in other now, when it comes to coming to other countries, I don't break that rule. I would, if anybody that knows it, if they come to see me in Colombia, I take you to the nicer clubs, the nicer restaurants, because it's not expensive. So you can afford to go to some of the nicer places. So I take you to some of the nicer places. I don't take dudes to the hood. That's not happening. Nope. Nope. So you're right. Be very careful and take time making decisions, especially when it comes to dating. Do not have sloppy sex situations. What if she says, I love you, papi, what is it? Te amo, amor, amor. Mi amor, mío, mi papi, te amo. And here you go. You looking at me like, Andre, how do I send money through Western Union? Are you serious? We talked about this during the last live stream with Andre and I. Here's a tip. If a woman in Colombia asks you to send money through Western Union, she has no job. The reason why you know she has no job because she has no bank account. Here in Colombia, they pay their taxes by way of what's in their bank account. For example, like in the States, we get our paycheck at the end of the week. What happens, we get the taxes are taken out and FICA and all that stuff is taken out. Not here in Colombia. You get your whole check here in Colombia sent directly to your bank account. And so whatever, when it's tax time at the end of the year, whatever in that bank account, whatever number that was, that's what's taxed. So they get their tax at the end of the year. If a chick does not have a bank account, that means the only reason she doesn't have a bank account, she has no job. Because in Colombia, you cannot get a bank account if you do not have a job. In other words, you're trying to send money through Western Union to a bottom feeder chick. If she's a bottom feeder to you, she's a bottom feeder to maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 other dudes. If you think you're the only dude that's sending her money for college, if you think that you're the only dude that's sending her money for her family, her grandmother, you ain't. You just the latest fool. Whether it be here, Colombia, Thailand, whether you be sending somebody money to Russia, whether you sending some money to Mexico, you just the latest. You just a fool in a group of fools. Don't get fooled. Don't think that. But she's different, Andre. Brother, just because she sucked your toes, that don't make her different. She's different if she can open up a bank account. Oh, she can't open up a bank account? Why? Because she doesn't have a job, dude. She's a bottom feeder. She's a sexy bottom feeder. She's an attractive bottom feeder. She is an articulate, a smooth bottom feeder. But nonetheless, she's still a bottom feeder. So when you guys meet women on Facebook in these other countries, on YouTube, at any form of social media, the cool thing about meeting somebody on Facebook or maybe meeting somebody on Instagram, their photos is going to tell a story. It's your fault if you ignored it. If she has no photos of her in a professional setting, like none of her, if she's a nurse and she doesn't have, any nurse garments on, if she doesn't have any scrubs on and no photos, none. All her photos is ass out. then you the fool. You're having sloppy sex. You're being sloppy. You're being real messy. You're the one that's making the big mistake, not her. She's running her game. You're the one that's being sloppy. Yep, Patty, the money. They're throwing the money out. The money is out there. So we're going to, like I said, whether it be a regular person or whether it be the professionals that are out there, because there are professional men. Here in Colombia, there are men that do nothing. They don't have to work. They don't have to do anything. They have women from America that send them money. That's it. She came here with her girlfriends. They had a good time. She wanted to have a good time. She had a few dollars, and she met her a gigolo down here and gave up a few dollars, and he beat that back in so good that she's sending money to him for this last year. Tax deductible donations. Yeah. Tyrone, why? Absolutely correct. Why would that's a good question that guys don't ask themselves, Jay. If she says te amo amor, te amo papi, amor mio, 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 you have to ask yourself, why is this person saying this to me? They don't know me. When you're traveling, that person doesn't know the real you. They know the travel you. They know the vacation having fun you. They don't know that 16 hours a day, 6 days a week you. They don't know about you and your baby mama you. They don't know, oh, your baby's mamas, plural, my bad. They don't know about that. They don't know anything about you dealing with traffic for an hour and a half going to work and an hour and a half coming back. They don't know none of that part about you. They just know the fun you that like to do bachata and salsa. They know that part of you. So why would that person tell you, te amo? Absolutely correct, Jay. And guys fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. A guy told me, I remember me and Andre first started the channel, a guy said, he said, what if she said, I love you? Here in Colombia, there are several definitions for the word love. Not like how we have in the States. Like if they say it, that means they love me. One definition is appreciation. Another definition is about friendship. Another definition is about, I'm interested in you. But a lot of them are just, you good, I appreciate you. It's just appreciation. It's not that the person is in love with you. Let me know if I'm freezing, guys. Tyrone, you crazy, bro. Oh, Tyrone, the first thing they love is your true. The money in your pocket. Realize this, guys. This is international definition of people from North America. You ready? This includes Canada, North America. You are, no matter what country you go to, we are defined until we prove ourselves different. You ready? We are assholes and ATM machines. That's it. Americans are known for our confidence, and people in other countries see us as assholes. Some people look at Puffy's and P. Diddy and all those other guys' confidence, Kanye West's confidence, but he built a $1 billion business off of that confidence. But other countries look at it like asshole. I mean, everyday people that's getting off an airplane, you aren't bothering anybody. You just come to Jamaica, have a good time with your girlfriends or a good time with your dogs. Realize before you get off the plane, the perception of you immediately before you get off the plane, you are either an ATM, an asshole, or both. That's why when I say you're having sloppy sex, you are having sloppy sex because you are moving without realizing what these people see you as. People automatically saw me as, they didn't know who I was, a can of paint. They automatically thought Andre was an asshole and an ATM machine. No. Until they realized, oh, he's not an asshole and he's definitely not an ATM machine. But they will see you as that. When you get off that island, ladies, they look at you like she's an asshole, or you know, the American diva, and she's an ATM machine. They look at all of us like that. All of us. No, you could be the poorest, brokest person, and somebody could be sponsoring your trip for you. Doesn't matter. They still see you as an ATM machine because you are from America. You are from Canada. That means you should have money. Why? Because I saw it on TV, and people from America and people from Canada, all y'all got money. There's no such thing as homelessness in the United States. That's what they believe. But we all know otherwise. 38 people in the live stream. Make sure all 38 of you have clicked the like button. We appreciate that because that invites 38 more people in. All right, Marshawn is in the building representing, saying, do not leave your common sense at the airport. Please don't do that, ladies. Don't do that. Don't think that men just do it. Men are so simple. That's why they get caught. No, women get robbed too. Women get drugged and wake up 2 days later and all your stuff is gone too. Yes. What? Women are getting drugged and all those? Yes, they're getting drugged. You're getting scopolamine too. You're getting devil's breath too. Yes. You're getting stuff put into your drink. Yes, too. All that's happened to ladies. Don't sit back and think that it's only happened to men. Well, it's dangerous to travel. No. Most of us, none of that stuff ever happens to. I'm going to repeat. Most of us have a ball and enjoy ourselves traveling to other countries. I'm just saying that it's starting to happen enough that we need to address this topic before it gets out of hand. Then we're really in trouble as travelers. So let's address it early before it's only happened to a couple people before it gets out of hand. And it actually already got out of hand with the one guy that got murdered here in Colombia about a month ago. That's out of hand when we've already lost a life. All right, Patty. Hi, Andre, like the blue shirt. God bless you, beautiful family. Thank you very much, Patty. I appreciate you too. God bless your family as well. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. People weed out the, yes, they do. That's a good point. They weed out the weak-minded. I've seen guys come here to Colombia, some of the most alert, focused, money-making, educated, insightful guys in the States. You can't get over on them for nothing. They move like the Matrix in the States. Get on that plane, land in Dominican Republic, St. Thomas, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Barbados, the Grand Cayman, Nassau, and lose their common sense and their money. I know a guy that lived here in Colombia 3 years. He told me to. He said, Dre, they got me. I said, what happened? He said, man, I went. He said, and he had been living in Colombia for 3 years. So he wasn't a rookie at all. He said, man, I met this chick. He said, and I knew I shouldn't have been going out that night anyway. Met this chick. I let my guard down. Next thing you know, cell phone and wallet gone. I wake up a day and a half later. I know one guys that came down here. They actually were at a bar, and these gorgeous women, just gorgeous women, walked up on them, conversing. Everything was going good. They're enjoying drinks. Blah 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 blah. The guys were like, I'm hungry. The girl's like, well, I got some crackers in my purse until we get ready to go get something to eat. And the girls start eating some of the crackers, and they were like, here, you want to try some of the crackers? And they were like, yeah, nah, but you got beautiful women and alcohol. Next thing you know, like, okay, baby, I'll try your crackers. Both dudes tried the crackers. Ready? The guys start feeling dizzy, but they thought they were drunk. So the guys were like, we about to go. It was in the afternoon, happy hour, right? We'll see you ladies later. They were like, no, hang out with us. This dudes were like, no, I'm too drunk. I want to come out tonight. They made it back to their Airbnb. This was in Medellin, Colombia. After they made it back to their Airbnb, they woke up at night, ready to party. They showered up, feeling good, looking good, got ready to go out. And they found out that, like I said, they woke up at night. I didn't say they woke up that night. Come to find out, they got drugged on that Monday, didn't wake up until Wednesday night. Just woke up enough just to, you know how you get that wheezy wake up, that woozy wake up where you go use the bathroom and you go on back to bed where you ain't really monitoring time. That's what they were doing. If those guys hadn't made it out of that bar and back to their Airbnb, no telling what could have happened to them as far as being robbed. That's what I call sloppy sex. If you go, ladies, if a guy, you already know the rule. If a guy buys you a drink, they need to pour it right in front of you. Don't let a dude bring you a drink. I don't care how tall and handsome he is. Let me go get the drinks for you, my love. And here you go. Here you go. Here's the money. Because you know you paying for everything with your little vacation money. So you're paying for it. Here he comes back with the drinks. Your drug drink, his regular drink. Sip, you sip it. Next thing you know, I'm wheezy. I'm a little tipsy. Key, mine. Now he got you back at your hotel room, break your back in and break into your hotel, break and steal everything. You wondering where your Louis Vuitton purse is? Gone. It still got the lip balm in there, your favorite lip balm, that's gone. Purse gone, wallet gone, passport gone. That's gone. You running downstairs, ask security, did you see somebody that was black? This is Dominican Republic. Dang near everybody black. Because you left your common sense in the airport. And they weeded out the weak person. And they saw you being weak. They saw that all they had to do was just look good for you and you was going to fall for it. Not realizing there are so many attractive men and so many attractive of women in these islands and locations that you don't even have to fall for this trick. You could tell a dude, no, thank you. And if you want to walk away, guess what? It's 5 more attractive dudes looking at your American tail, waiting to be with you that will not put you through that mess that one dude put you through. But you don't have enough sense to tell that dude no and go. Oh, yeah. Your boy, before I met Andrea, oh, man, yeah. My favorite word was no. I only had 2 favorite words. I made sure I packed inside of my suitcase 2 words. Oh, I was out there having my fun like everybody else, having my fun, enjoying myself, doing my thing. You know, I'm like y'all. But I also packed 2 words. And these 2 words, I guarantee you, will save you a world of headache. You ready? No and go. It was easy to tell a chick go. Why? It's 10 more coming in my direction that look just like her. She can go. She can. Ain't no monopoly on fineness. You can go. This ain't the States. You can go. There's 10 more coming my way. Why should I waste my time trying to convince you when you can go? No and go will save you so much money. But a lot of you don't know how to say no, and a lot of you don't know how to say go. Stop me when I'm lying. I don't trust safes. Anyone can give you a master code. My dad is usually duct tape my passport and stuff. Either way, whatever your plan is, I was about to say that, good point, Tyrone. Even if you don't have a safe or you don't trust the safe, either way, find a place where you could put your store and kind of hide your important items. If you plan on bringing people from the location to your location. Not saying that it's so dangerous that you have to be in fear. I'm not saying that. But do not be foolish to where you leave your common sense. Okay. Let me put it like this. Unlike the movie Pretty Woman, how many of y'all gonna bring a prostitute back to your house? I'll wait. Male or female prostitute. You back home in the States. Ladies, you got that itch that need to be scratched. You got that need that's coming out the feed. And you meet a dude. And you know he's a gigolo. Are you bringing gigolos back to your house with you and your kids? No. Fellas, they having the Super Bowl in your city this year. All type of ladies of the night coming to town. Are you gonna bring one of the prostitutes back to your house to stay there all night? All night? Oh no. So y'all ain't gonna do that at home. So if you aren't going to do that at home in the States, why the hell you bringing prostitutes back to your Airbnb where you lay your head and you got her sleeping all night long? She ain't never slept on a mattress that double thick before. She ain't never felt her feet on a carpet that felt so good before. She's sleeping in a shack at the top of the mountains on the island. All of a sudden, you got her on the double mattress, and she's a prostitute. At least you could have took care of your business for an hour or two and kicked her on out. Oh, no, you got her up there like she your boo. Same thing with you ladies. He done broke your back in. You over there snoring, feeling good because he going to break your back in when you wake up in the morning. But you don't realize when you wake up in the morning, everything going to be gone. Everything. Did he like I'm lying? Now, like I said, for most people that travel and meet people, this is not the scenario. Most of us travel, meet some cool people, and don't have no situation. I didn't have any situation. I can't say I had any bad situations. But there are enough people that are having bad situations that are traveling that this topic needs to be addressed. We need to stop having sloppy sex. We're real sloppy when it comes to how our travel agendas and how we move as travelers. We are real sloppy. That's how we get robbed. That's how we end up getting drugged. That's how we end up getting we drinking too much. The next tip is control your drinking and control your drink. Control your drinking and control your drinks. Ladies, if you got to get up and go to the ladies' room, I got news for you. I don't care if you just sipped on your martini for the first time. If you got to go to the ladies' room, when you come back, order a new drink. But my girlfriends were sitting there. Order a new drink. You in DR, it's not that expensive. Order another drink, baby. Because you don't know who walked by and did what when your girlfriends were turning and talking to each other. Kiki, kaka. Girl, look at him. He's so handsome. Your girlfriend's looking that way. Your drink is sitting right here. And somebody could have walked past, bam, drop something in your drink. You don't know. When you are on a location, another island, especially at an all-inclusive and everything paid for, girl, toss that drink and get another one. Tell them bring you a new drink. Your girlfriends might talk to you. You only took one sip out that drink. Boo. I don't care how many sips I took out this drink. Let me get another one. Same thing for you guys. If you don't kill that shot right there, buy you another one. It's too inexpensive on these islands in Colombia and in South America, Brazil, to buy a new drink than it is to pay the cost of not buying a new drink. There are no magnums in Colombia or DR. Bada bing, bada boom. Bring your condoms. Ladies, I'm speaking directly to you ladies because y'all forget. Y'all think that men only supposed to think about bringing condoms. I don't know where y'all get that one from. I don't know where y'all get the idea. And I mean this for the States. I think every single woman should have at least 3 or 4 boxes of condoms in her house. Every. If you're single, I don't care if it's your grandmama. If your grandmama's single and she better take care of business, she need to have some boxes of condoms in the house. Do not trust a man to be the responsible one when it's your body, ladies. Women, to me personally, Women should be the #1 people buying condoms more than men. Because you can end up pregnant by a knucklehead, and then you know you ain't gonna give up your baby. You ain't gonna give up your baby. Lord knows you ain't gonna give up your baby. So at the end of the day, since you know that, as a man talking to you ladies, y'all should outbuy us in condoms 10-1. There is no way in the world a woman should not have boxes of condoms in her drawer, even if you don't use them. That don't mean that makes me a whore. No, it doesn't make you responsible. It makes you look like you care about yourself. Well, if he come over my house and see all these condoms, I don't give a damn what he see. As long as he don't come to your house and see a bunch of babies all over the place by some dudes that you don't give a damn about no more, right? You'd be better off letting the dude notice that you got condoms and you're responsible about your body and your future, compared to not having condoms and he ain't got no condoms, but you drunk and he drunk and you like Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. So ladies, in 2021, outbuy condoms. Don't let any man outbuy condoms, more condoms than you have. I don't care if you don't plan on using them anytime too soon. I don't care if these are expired. Let me throw this box out. Let me go buy a new box, replace this stash of condoms. No man should have more condoms than a woman. I don't understand who put that rumor out there that women shouldn't have condoms or women should be ashamed of having boxes of condoms. And if you don't bring a box of condoms on your trip with your little freaky tail, don't forget, I know you're a professional on your job and you do what you need to do. You're a school teacher, you're a nurse, you are a professional, you are a CEO, you are an assistant to the CEO. I got you, ladies. I understand. But you ain't none of that when you on vacation. You old nasty Keisha from around the way that we all know from back in the day. Come on now, let's be real. You wild childing it. You can't wait to get your ride on like you gin and wine on your pony. And since you're gonna have fun on your vacations, make sure you protect yourself. Don't trust a stranger to protect you for you. Same thing with us fellas, man. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna sit up there and let a woman out condom me. We gonna be having condom contest. I got 5 packs. What? I brought a box. My second suitcase is nothing but condoms. You gonna use all them? Nope, but I just got them just in case. Yeah, take care of ourselves. Who getting what? Man, listen, it's dudes out here that's going raw and coming up with babies and diseases. That's all they doing. They in DR having babies and diseases. They going to Germany, babies and diseases. Thailand, babies and diseases. Coming to Colombia, Brazil, babies and diseases. Going raw. It's dudes that won't touch a condom. I don't like how it feel. All right, cool. A lot of you dudes don't realize that there are laws, international laws, that the United States protects, that the woman in another country can file for child support. Oh, I just bust your head? Did I say something you didn't know? Yeah. Yeah, the embassies can work together to get child support from your ass. Yeah. So while you sitting back, you thinking going raw dog, you busting in chicks? All she had to do is and she ain't got to do it year one, just like the ladies in the United States ain't got to do it year one. Some chicks file child support year 12 and get all that back child support from year one. But at the end of the day, remember this. Don't think that if I go raw and I get this girl in the other country pregnant, she don't know. She might not know today. Then she talked to her grandmama in 6 months. Baby, you know you could have filed child support through the embassy on that boy in the United States. You got pictures of him, you got photos, and here you so stupid, you still keeping in contact with her. They ain't baby ain't mine, but I'll still smash it because I like how she did my toes. So now she got your first name and last name because you so dumb you done gave up the government name. And all she got to do is reach out to the U.S. embassy, start working with other embassies and consulates, and countries start working together. You guys forget how many countries that the United States are in cahoots with in South America. You keep forgetting that South America just means South America. It's still America. And you come down to these locations, these islands, you go ahead, keep getting these girls pregnant. And this is the funny part. As the game keeps going, one girl gonna tell another girl, and girl, all you need to do is then another chick tell this another chick. All you need to do, and all of a sudden, all the girls on all these islands start filing for child support like crazy. Y'all wondering what the hell happened to your paycheck when all you had to do was bring some condoms, and you ain't had to worry about that headache with the embassy. You ain't got to worry about her becoming a woke, because right now she might be dumb enough to not know the laws. But that don't mean that by the time that boy turned 12, that she won't know. By the time that boy turned 15, she won't know. All of a sudden, that boy turned 11 years old, and she is insightful, and she know how to reach out to the embassy, and she contacting these people. All of a sudden, your paycheck is short, and you wonder what the hell just happened. She reached out to the embassy in the U.S., and she found out how to get child support. Why? Because her girlfriend got child support from a dude from the embassy in the U.S. So while y'all going raw dogging these chicks, you better wake up. U.S. is in cahoots with a lot of these countries that y'all smashing these chicks and not realizing that you can get caught up for child support. Yeah, that child support. What's up? What's up, fam? I like that title. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, they got the Durex brand. I mean, the Durex brand in Colombia. If you trust that brand, cool. If you got another brand that you enjoy, cool. Just make sure that you have some. And that's the key part. Make sure that you have some on call. You should be at the airport talking about something. Damn the taxi. Where the condoms? You should be banning condoms in the airport. Then get in the taxi. Because you know your first night goes so fast whenever you're at a new location. And you by the time you get off the plane, get yourself ready, drive to the location, get yourself settled, get yourself to eat, you take a power nap, you get up, you get dressed, you have your pregame drinks, you got the music going, you and your boys ready to go out, you meet a chick, you ready to smash, and what happens? I forgot the condoms. But she's so fine. And you know she a pro because you're paying for it. Ooh. I know she already had 6 dudes up or in her tonight, and I'm number 7, but she's so fine with a fat behind. I do it. And so you go ahead and smash her raw. After 5 dudes from 5 countries just smashed her. You sloppy. You nasty and sloppy. You need to pause on that one and just think about it. That is nasty. She got that dude. That ain't. That's not juice coming out of her. That's pus. Okay. Yeah, I'm being graphic. Yeah, you damn right. I'm being graphic. Because sometimes we need to be graphic with each other as adults to realize how serious this is. Okay, somebody said she left. I don't know who left, but it's all right. It's all right. Not to say, you're absolutely correct. It's not the same quality. And that's why I tell people to bring your condoms from the States or from North America or from your home country, because Colombia's quality is not the same. It is just the laws that we have in the States say it has to be a certain level of quality, but Colombia can let it kind of like slide, the quality slide. It can be the same company. They can just let it slide. So don't stack a think just because you got condoms in Colombia that they're equivalent and it's the same brand that they're equivalent to the States. You get Magnums in Colombia. They're not equivalent to the ones in the States. So guys, pack your, ladies, I'm going to say this again. There is no way in hell a woman, I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a second. There is no way in hell a woman is supposed to have less condoms in her collection than a man. Who told women that BS? I don't know. That's what Kevin Samuels needs to be telling these ladies. Ladies, okay, you ready? There is no man in the world that should out condom you. But I'd be looking like a whore. No, you be looking like a mother without a bunch of kids trying to travel. Last thing you want is to get pregnant by Dexter St. Jacques in St. Lucia. He in St. Lucia and broke your back end. You get back home to the States, you 3 months pregnant. And all he got is sugar cane money. What can he do for you in that child? What you gonna take him back to St. Lucia and say, I want you to meet your daddy. He cut sugar cane for a living. Is that what you're doing? That's what you're doing, ladies? Or are you packing condoms? You see what I'm saying? That's how important condoms are for a lady. But not your first. Absolutely correct. They get the job done. There you go. As long as they get the job done, you're good. T. We got, that's why I was laughing earlier. Andrea Wallace TV. Make sure you subscribe to Andrea's channel, guys. She's in the back room right now. She just came in from working out. So make sure you subscribe to her channel. She's going to have some more videos popping up real soon. But definitely. I'm trying to tell them, babe. I'm trying to tell them. Good evening, Buenaventura. Buenaventura. So I'm studying my Espanol, estudiando. All right, Greg, in the building, representing. I appreciate you, brother. Brooklyn's more dangerous than Colombia. It could be. That's a good statement. Yeah, make that parts of DC. Yeah, there are parts of my own city. In Detroit, you will never see. No, I love Detroit. I moved to Florida from Detroit. Well, from Cleveland too. Parts of Cleveland I wouldn't go to. Parts of Indianapolis, no. Yes, that's another big misconception. Andrea and I were talking today, off the beaten path of the topic. Andrea and I were talking today how difficult it is to be an older person in the United States. Social Security does not give you the amount of money that you really should have in order to take care of yourself while you're in the States. I know you want to be around your grandkids and your babies, but a lot of people, such as my neighbor downstairs, Terry has to be about 70, 75 years old, older gentleman, just nice guy, he and his wife. And they're from Texas. Terry used to be one of the male nurse back in the day, right? And he's living off his Social Security. Terry knows that there is no way he could get the level of medical that he gets here. He would not be living in a suburban neighborhood like this. And the level of fresh air, because we're right next to the Amazon jungle, the level of fresh air, all the benefits of being older and taking advantage of your Social Security in another country. He couldn't do that. If he was back home, he'd have to wait between food and medical. He wouldn't be able to. Terry got a nurse that comes in and a maid that comes in. A nurse and a maid on Social Security. In other words, you receive your money from the States into your bank account, but you live that first class living by retiring outside the United States. That's why you have over 1,100,000 people that are American citizens that live in Mexico right now. Not too far away from your grandkids, but yet you don't have to deal with the United States as far as taking care of yourself as an older person. But a lot of people think that we live in jungles and that, we live in the dilapidated, I know I'm saying that wrong, dilapidated housing, and we're poor. We don't get Amazon. just living like, oh, I wish I was out of this jungle. Just like we got frogs all around us. No, that's not true about Colombia or South America. If you want to live in the Amazon, you got to go to the Amazon. I'm sure that it would be safer in Bogota than any city in the United States. And Bogota is a huge city, uh, 13th largest city in the world, Bogota. 9 million people. Chicago is 13 million people. The two largest cities. Oh, the top three are, let me get it right. Is it Taiwan? No, not Taiwan, but Tokyo, New York, New Mexico. I think those are the top three. I forget which order they're in. I think it's either Tokyo is either number one or New York is number one. But I know number three is New Mexico. I mean, not New Mexico, but Mexico City in Mexico. I don't hang in the hoods in the States. And thank you. I don't. I spend too many years, like I say, other than volunteer work and helping working with the kids and the elderly in the community. I do not take my butt in the, I can't even, no, hood shit can't do nothing for me. And I ain't got no partners that's hood. No, I worked too hard, too many years. I'm 53. What the hell am I doing hanging in the hood? Now, no offense to those that are still living in the hood. Cool. But for me to purposely take my butt back in the hood like I'm Nipsey Hussle, no. I ain't opening up no stores in the hood like I'm Nipsey Hussle. You ain't gonna shoot me in the hood. You need to shoot me. You got to come out to the suburbs to put a bullet on me. You ain't gonna just be shooting me in front of my store because it's in the hood. That ain't happening. You ain't gonna be walking up on me just to be walking. You got to drive up on me because I live way out. That's how I was in the States. No, we ain't coming to see Andre. Why? He lived too far out. You dang right. Buenaventura, Colombia is beautiful. It is on the coast, yes, but it is going through. It's going through. I ain't been to Buenaventura. I know a few people that have, and it is beautiful. I can't wait to go that way to go whale watching when it's the whale seasons, because my favorite animal is the whale. So I can't wait to go there to see the whales. Definitely. There's so many beautiful places in Colombia. You're right, Greg. Class divide is a real thing. Yes, in every country. Te amo, papi. They throw that one out there. The money started rolling in from them dudes. I remember that. Yeah, that's your girl, Andrea. Just in case you guys are wondering, that's Andrea. She, like I say, she in the back there. If you don't go to the hood in your own city, no need to go to the hood in other countries. Simple, absolutely correct. Why are we... I don't know why so many. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Don't be following the damn YouTubers. I'm gonna say it again. Let me take the glasses off this. Don't be following those damn YouTubers that keep trying to trick y'all. I'm in the hood of Hades. I don't give a damn. Show me the good part of Hades. I'm in the hood of DR. I don't give a damn. Show me the good part of DR. I'm in the hoods of Thailand. Once again, I don't mess with the hood in my own country. Show me the nice areas of Thailand, and I'll meet you there. Show me the nice restaurants. Show me the nice mountains to climb. Show me the nice scenery. I want to see all that stuff that's on Instagram. Show me all them spots. I ain't trying to see nothing. If I ain't trying to see broke people in my own neighborhood and I ain't broke, why am I coming to another country to belittle and look down upon broke people in their neighborhoods? Why am I going to Haiti to the broke area and I know I got money? Am I going there to help them? If that, yes. Okay, let's go to the hood. But just to take my phone, like, look at these broke mothers in Haiti. Look at all the poorness in Haiti. Look at Haiti. Isn't it broke? Look at the poorness in DR. Come to Colombia in Medellin, and I'll show you the poor. What the hell for? I want you to show me where I can enjoy myself safely if I come to Colombia. Don't show me somewhere that's going to scare the hell out of me. And that's what a lot of these YouTubers are doing. They're showing you and making it seem like Colombia is so poor and don't nobody drive a nice car or a nice truck. There are no Lamborghinis that's riding around. There are no Corvettes that ride around, even though it's crazy to buy a Corvette here because the roads are so bumpy. Or a Lamborghini. But there's no nice cars. There's no classic cars. Nobody have these expensive ass horses that are gigantic. If you ever see a horse in Colombia, goodness gracious, they got horses like twice the size of our horses. But nobody has all those things. Nobody has ranches. Nobody owns all these buildings and all these franchises. Colombians are just poor people. If you listen to these YouTubers, why they're so infatuated with the poor areas of Colombia, I do not get it. The poor areas of DR, the poor areas of Thailand, the poor areas of Mexico, the poor areas of Brazil. They only want to show you ratchet, broke areas. What the hell for? I don't know. Why y'all even tune into that BS? I don't even know why you're tuning in. I don't want to see the hood if I was in the hood. If I lived in the hood, I'm dreaming about getting out that mother. I'm living in the hood for now, but one day I'll be out of the hood. No, that's not going to work. Okay, this is better than most Netflix specials. Marshall, you stupid. All right, Andre giving shout out to Larry Perry in the building. All right. I'm comfortable in the hood since I know everybody and everyone knows me. But if I'm a visitor, I steer. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. If it's like where your family is and your friends and your people, that's one thing. Like here, when me and Andrea go, we may visit family, but they live in certain areas that's hood. Now we know that that's family. I'm not wandering around the neighborhoods. We know we going into the house and we know that everything is safe. We know that's family. We know the neighbors, things like that. But just to be, like you said, going and just as a stranger with a camera, a cell phone in your hand, just to prove that my YouTube channel can do this, that's all right. Y'all can have that. Let's see. We are not going to the unless she just said it, visiting family. Absolutely correct. All right, guys. We got 36 people. Make sure we get those likes up. Okay, beware of people with nothing to lose. Absolutely correct. That are ready to die. That's one thing that guys make the mistake of when they are traveling to other countries. These women have nothing to lose. Their mothers sent them out there. Their boyfriends. I'm going to say that again. Their boyfriends send them out there after you. If you think that every woman that you meet at a brothel or that you meet on the streets or that you meet walking down the street, just regular woman, that they're all single, remember what I said. When you get off the plane, they only see you as two things: asshole, ATM. That's it. Stop thinking that they see you as other things. You're an asshole. You're an American. That American ego, in other words. Or you're an ATM. It might be both. So when you walk up to somebody, do realize that they may have that misconception about us automatically. And we break that as they get to know us. But initially, that's what they think of us. Those Americans are either egotistical or they're ATM machines. Everybody is rich in America. The streets are paved with gold. Andre Wallace. Someone says a Te Amo to you, run. Right, correct. Te Amo, Poppy. Come at least 3 months and in the bedroom. Yeah, that's for real. But a lot of dudes go for it early. A lot of dudes believe it and trust that female on the first weekend when they hear that. All right, guys. Y'all see what I Can you guys hear me now? Let me check and see. Okay, give me a second, guys. 1 minute. Let me double my mic. Can you hear me now? Okay, yeah, I did something with the mic. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your patience. All right. Yeah, I can't be loud. Andrea's not here. She's in the other room. She was the one that told me about the microphones. Thank you. Tell him. That's right. All right, Cliff. Cliff in the building representing. I can speak in my American voice now that Andrea is not here. International simps. Let's look at some of these tips that the guys gave. One of the guys gave a tip, really good tip. My man, TaylorMade Dreams from TaylorMade Russ, he gave a good tip. He said, if you're dealing with ladies of the night, if you're dealing with professionals, such as in DR and Colombia, that they come in different levels, different types. So the first thing that he said was, you have ladies of the streets. Those are the ones that you got to look out for. They're convenient because they're walking down the street. You see them in the club. That's the cool part about it. They are convenient. Yet those are the ones that are the fastest ones to drug you, to get you robbed. A scenario. You and your boy, y'all meet 3 ladies. Go back to your Airbnb. They tell you, I got some more girlfriends if you want them. They won't even charge. What? Free sex? So now you're already paying for these, but then you got the other ladies coming for free sex. Get a knock on your door to Airbnb. Knock, knock, knock. The girls say, can we go downstairs and let our girls in? You say, hell yeah, because you've been drinking. And you like, I'm going to have 6 women here? Yeah. All of a sudden, 5 dudes rush up into your Airbnb and rob everything. Those are the street women. That's the ones that's going to set you up fast. Those are the ones that's going to they're going to put the devil's breath on the bottom lip. They're going to put the devil's breath, the technical term is the scopamine on their nipples. Why? As soon as you taste those nipples, you drugged out. So yeah, those are the first ones. Second level is the women of the social media. They can be the professional women that work in brothels, or they could be everyday women, or they can be some of the streetwalkers. But the second level are the women that are on social media. They can get you just as fast as the streetwalkers. A lot of times we see dudes post photos in some of our WhatsApp groups. I just got robbed by this chick right here on Instagram. So they can move just as fast. The women that's on that you meet on Colombian Cupid, Latin Cupid, Thailand Cupid, Japanese Cupid, North American Cupid, yeah, they can get you just as fast. The third tier of women are just regular women that you meet walking down the street. You may have like a good 70 to 30 chance, 30% that they might be out to get you, 70% that they just like you because you're exotic, you're somebody different coming from a different part of the world, and they look forward to that. So new ladies coming through, and you're a new dude coming through, and they may just like you for you. Those are the everyday regular chicks. Now, some of these chicks may get money from you this way. And I don't know why y'all do this, fellas. And ladies, I don't know why you do this either. You give money because they didn't ask for money. Man, I went on ahead and threw a, 50,000 pesos because she didn't even ask me. She's a good girl. So I went on ahead and gave her 30,000 pesos. How many women have you smashed in the States that you gave her $50 because she didn't ask for it? Come on, common sense. You met the chick at the club right before the club got ready to close. You take her home. You threw your magnum on. You take care of business. And because she didn't ask you for any money, you went ahead and threw her $50 anyway. Did you do that in the States? No? Then why the hell are y'all doing this in DR, in Colombia, in Brazil, in Mexico, in Thailand, in Singapore, in Jamaica, St. Thomas, St. Lucia, St. Martin, Barbados, Costa Rica? Why are you doing it there? Because she didn't ask. You know what? I know one dude said because he gave the chick money because she didn't steal his computer. You know what? I left my computer out and I walked in the bathroom and she was such a lady. She didn't steal my computer. So I went ahead and throw her off another six. I went ahead and gave her 60,000 pesos. She didn't even ask me for no money. But because she was such a good girl, as I asked, would you do that if you were in the States? If you went to your own bathroom, you got the chick, she's hot to death in your crib. You got your Apple computer sitting right there. You go to the bathroom in the States. You come back out. The chick didn't steal your Apple computer. Are you going to give her $50, $60, $100? Then why the hell are you doing it in another country? That's what y'all doing with the regular chicks. Oh, or the ones that don't ask you, don't tell you the price up front because you met her at the store. She didn't tell you, I'm not a pro, but I could use a few dollars. I'm not a prostitute, but I could use a few bucks. So you coming out of money. Either you ain't a pro or you are a pro. You can't be both, little lady. You can't say I'm not a pro. So that's why we never set a price in advance. But if you could throw me, throw a chick a few dollars, Poppy, I can appreciate that. No. If you said you ain't a pro, you get treated just like the chicks in the States. You don't get nothing. You get a taxi cab home and I see you tomorrow. That's it. I can't stay overnight? Hell no. Get your ass up out of here. No and go. The next one that they said, now we're talking about the street girls, the social media girls. We just talked about them. The regular chicks that pretend like they don't need your dollars. Now we're talking about the high class call girl. You're going to pay more, but you ain't got to worry about nothing missing. You coming out your pocket. Oh, she fine. She fine. She fine. But she ain't stealing nothing. She ain't coming. She ain't nothing gonna come up missing. She can sleep at your place for 3-4 days without you in it, and ain't nothing coming up missing but food. That's it. She been eating. Why? Because she wants two things. She wants you to return as a repeat customer, and she's wise enough in her business to want you to bring forth referrals. So she ain't dumb enough to take your stuff. See, the street girl, the everyday girl, and the social media girl, oh, they gonna take your stuff. But the professional call girl, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. But she ain't stealing nothing because she gonna do you good. But she knows when you come back to DR, guess who getting that call? If you got some partners that's coming to Colombia, guess who getting that call for your partners? She know. She's thinking about the big game. That's what those girls do. Don't insult them with your 50,000 pesos. Don't insult me. I'm the one that's going to look out for you. I'm going to tell you what streets not to go. Them the ones you can call for tips on what neighborhood to go into and what neighborhood not to go into. If you don't want her no more, she can introduce you to some other girls without being jealous. Because she know that I may not smash you anymore for money, but you going to refer your boys to me and she going to get that money. So she can get money off of referrals. So she don't have to be jealous. That's what the call girls do. And so those are the levels of ladies that you are going to run into every time you go into DR, every time you come to Colombia. Yeah. Your regular chicks, your street chicks, your chicks that are on social media, Instagram, Facebook chicks, and your call girl, the professional ladies that knows how to do it and make sure that you come back for repeat work or refer somebody else. She knows if I steal your computer today, I'm losing out much more money tomorrow. Let's go into these comments. Andre Wallace TV. Subscribe. Yep, Philippine chick was surprised by how I'm so direct. I just said I'm part Dutch. There you go. All right. Tim, say shout out to Tim. Is it really any different in America? Women are attracted to success? Correct. All over the world? Correct. It just takes less money in some countries? Correct. Be grateful of the power of the dollar? Correct. But Tim, we get sloppy with the dollar in other countries. You're absolutely correct. No matter where you live in the world, a woman wants a man that has some form of drive, ambition, dollars, all that. Absolutely correct. I know fact. Andre wouldn't want to be with a broke dude. We talked about this. If I'm walking around, ain't trying to do nothing with my life, and I'm like, baby, I want to be with you. Andre looking at me like, what do you want to be with me for? You need to be with yourself, brother. Get yourself on track first. All women want a man of ambition, of security, of drive. Absolutely correct. But we get to other countries and get sloppy with it. We have so much sloppy sex. So much sloppy sex. We do stuff that we would never get allowed to get, like I just described. She didn't steal my computer, dog, so I gave her 50,000 pesos, to look out for her and her grandmama. What? She taking that money back home to her man. Her man is the one, girl, you pretty. Go out there, get that money from them dumbass Americans. Them dumbass North Americans. Get that money from the people from Europe. Get that money from them. Her boyfriend sit out there. You take her on shopping sprees. She telling you she buying shoes for her little brother. That's for her man. What the hell are you talking about? Stop laughing. What the hell are you talking about? So yeah, you are absolutely correct. Except for when and all this is true that you just said, Tim, except for when we go to other countries as men, we do some of the stupidest stuff. Not everybody, not most of us, but enough of us to where it's starting to notice. All right. Oh, I don't badmouth Jamaica. Jamaica or Jamaicans. I'm talking about when the ladies go. You got to be wise. No matter where you go in the world, you got to be wise. Jamaica, St. Thomas, St. Martin, Barbados, no matter where you go, you have to be wise in your steps because you go there and you don't know everything. None of us know everything when we go somewhere. All right, Marshall said it. We got 40 people in the live stream. Make sure you get those likes up, guys. Don't forget to ask her about what Geico I can say from 50. Right. I want tips on everything. Dayton was a big dude. I don't know. Hope I can survive the effects of. Okay. I'm dipping in conversations. That absolutely correct. I'm glad you said that, Tim. Scopolamine is in the United States. So much to where, think about it, J-Lo and Cardi B movie that they made together was called Hustlers with the Asian chick. Was called Hustlers. And what they were doing? Scopolamine in dudes, hitting them with that devil's breath, that zombie drug, and draining their money out until they got caught. So Absolutely correct. When it happens in America, I'm not just talking about South America. You're absolutely correct, Tim. It can happen in America. It can happen as it can happen in Colombia. Absolutely correct. Anytime it happens so much that J-Lo make a movie from it, yeah. I want a microdose of the stuff that I can build top. You know what? It's funny that you will say that. That's what they do here. That's what the ladies do. They put just a little here, a little there, to where they build a tolerance, a little bit on their nipples, to where they build a slow tolerance, so they can put it on their body and it doesn't impact them as like it will impact you. All of a sudden, you go to suck a breast, bam, you out, you knocked out, and you wondering 2 days later what happened. God save all that just for me. I don't, you know, I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm dipping in the conversation. True, true. What's up, Mr. H? It might be better to get a hotel or Airbnb for the night. It's cheap also. Absolutely correct. Good point. Good point, brother. I take cash on this. You giving away all your tricks, all your little secrets you giving out tonight, Tyrone? Females gonna be watching this like, okay, he tapes to the ceiling fan, which is a good tip. I won't lie, that's a good one. Tape it to, because most women can't reach the ceiling fan or don't even think about the ceiling fan. But if that tape comes off, it's money flying everywhere. All right. It's easy to find a hiding spot when you work freelance pharmacist. Yeah, when you're freelance pharmacist. Yeah, I used to live that life. Now I'm free of freelancing. Let's see. Not bringing anybody to my apartment, hotel, or Airbnb. I know a guy that he actually gets a room or a hotel down the street from his actual place, or like 2 floors down from his actual place. So that's his fun spot with the ladies, but his actual spot where he stays with the Airbnb, because it's so inexpensive to travel. Where he stays is, it may be 2 blocks down, or it may be 2 floors up, but he's not bringing them to his actual spot. Yep. All right. Let's continue on with the tips. We did bring you condoms. Don't be thirsty. We talked about that. We talked about if she approaches you. Sometimes, this is a good one. Sometimes you need to expect a loss. Sometimes we go for the Western Union poppy thing. You know, you met a female in Colombia. Yeah, I'm putting it on Colombia this time. She seemed like she was cool. She seemed like she was in college. And you sent her a few dollars. Then you found out that she was lying. We all take the L. There's nothing wrong with sometimes you take the L. I know dudes that took the L on a cell phone. I know dudes that took the L on, you know, I had money missing out of my wallet when I went to this particular country. Sometimes, in order to learn how to maneuver through this thing called being a traveler, sometimes, ladies, we take an L. Sometimes, gentlemen, we just take an L. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing embarrassing about that. You won't be the first dude to take an L. You won't be the first person to send money by Western Union. You won't be the first person to overpay. I'll tell you what I mean by that. Here in Cartagena, dude walk up to a female. How much? 100. You like, okay, cool. Now, she got you. Okay, what you mean, Andre? She talking about 100,000 pesos, which is maybe like $36, $37, right? Your American thinking ass, you thinking $100. And she's so fine that $100 ain't hurting you, because you know you already saved up all year for this trip. You like, okay, cool. And you done kicked out $100 worth of pesos to this chick. She didn't ask you for that. She asked you for $100. I mean, she asked you for 100,000 pesos. Excuse me. However, this is the game she played. All she said was 100. Now, since I live here, I know 100 is 100,000 pesos. But to those of you that don't, you thinking 100 is $100, right? $100. You just got. But next time you come, you might realize like this. Wait a minute. You mean all I was supposed to pay was 100,000 pesos? Okay, you paid the stupid tax and you learn. And so next time you come to a country, you want to be specific on the currency. 100 what? 100,000? Yes, I give you 50,000. What? I don't know how bad your pussy is. It could be garbage. 50,000. It's 2:00 in the morning. Your feet hurting. So you can take this 50,000 with them hurting ass feet, or you can come with me, or you can stay here and let your feet be hurting and you ain't got nothing. Now, which one you gonna get, Miss Cutie? But you ain't getting that 100. Why? Because I learned last time what that 100 to do. So that's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at. Okay. Dan in the building. Rule of thumb. Never have a woman bring you a drink in a foreign country. Absolutely correct. I don't care how beautiful she is. Do not fall for the trick. Like Dan said, I'm about to go get us a drink. I know the bartender. I'm about to get us the hookup. Okay. And here you go. Okay. And she come back with drinks in hand. And you thinking like, man, that is the hookup, girl. You already been drinking all night. So now you're a little tipsy. That is the hookup. And here she goes. Scopamine and drink. Here you go. And you drinking. 2 days later, you wake up. You emptied out your 18. See, a lot of guys don't realize. I'm gonna come back to you in a second to finish off what you said, Dan. A lot of guys don't realize what scopamine does. It doesn't just put you to sleep. It actually is the zombie drug. They've got video footage of guys actually cleaning out their own hotel rooms for the lady, putting everything in the cab for her, kiss goodbye, everything, and walking back up to an empty hotel room. They got video of that. They got videos of dudes going to ATMs, cleaning out your own ATM. You can't say she stole it because you cleaning it out. Video footage. Kiss goodbye. She going her way in the taxi cab. You zombie walking back to your hotel room because she making sure you make it back. You wake up 2 days later. You don't know what the hell just happened. That's what scopamine will do to you. That's what devil's breath will do to you. So it doesn't just put you to sleep. In many instances, it does. But in many instances, it's just like in that movie Hustler with J-Lo and them. Remember, it wasn't putting the dudes to sleep. It was causing the dudes to be like, here's my ATM card, J-Lo. What you need? What you need, Cardi B? Okay, here you go too. It caused them to be zombies. That drug is real. It's not a game. That drug is real. There is a zombie drug. So when Dan says what he says, you're absolutely correct. Okay, Dan says, oh, when women are around, men have no common sense because, yep, been there, done that. We've all been there, Dan. We've all had our stupid stick moment. Somebody hit us with the stupid stick. But that's how we learn. All right, Tyrone says, good point, sleeping on top of the OG hill. In poor countries, people sleep on they sleep in the hills. Even here in Colombia, you see the houses on the hills. Those where the poor people live. The workers, oh, they be fine. I give it to you. They are beautiful, attractive, gorgeous women that live up in them hills, and they are poor hustlers, and they are starving, and they know if they don't get your money, they mama and grandmama or boyfriend and their 2 kids might not eat for a week if they don't get your money. And you being too cheap to go ahead and pay her good. So she like, okay, I'm a scopamine this dude, and I'm gonna clean him out, and I'm gonna come home with some money for my family. You got people that live in tents in the park here. And I mean, shout out to, I don't know if he's still in here. And he was just in here earlier. Shout out to my man, Chisel. Me and Chisel was on our way to the dentist office. And Chisel looked over. He was like, what is this last week? What is that? All he saw was plastic tents all through the park. Plastic tents, cardboard constructed houses. He's looking like, what? I said, that's where all the Venezuelans live. I say, all them little hot Venezuelan chicks that y'all be screaming all about, that's where they live, like that. Like that. You got Venezuelans that pay to sleep in hotel room hallways. Can I just sleep on the floor in the hallway? I'll pay you. So when dudes don't realize, when I say bottom feeders, these chicks are broken like little Timmy. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can feed Timmy's family for a week. That's how broke them Venezuelan chicks be that y'all be smashing. And you wondering why they get you for your computer and everything else. But she looked good because that dress and that makeup was the only dress in the family. She borrowed those shoes from a friend. She got makeup from a friend. Perfume from a friend. The genetics and the looks came from Venezuela. So now she's going out there. She looks like $1 million, but she stopped. She hopes that you invite her back to the Airbnb. Why? She hasn't slept in a bed in 6 months. And you got this big ass 18-inch double mattress. She ain't never slept on a double mattress a day in her life. And here you go introducing her to the double mattress. She done fucked 6 dudes over this last evening. You number 7. She tired. You think she leaving that double mattress to go back sleep in that tent? No. That's what Tyrone is saying. Y'all keep messing with these bottom feeder chicks because they hot to death, and you don't realize. If you ever notice, I noticed this. 98% of you dudes that mess with chicks in DR, you have never been to her crib, have you? I'll wait. 98% of y'all that smash chicks in Thailand, you ain't never been to a crib. Ecuador. Brazil. Come on. Colombia. Mexico. Cuba. You notice that you ain't never been to her crib. You ain't in the States. At least you can say what you doing. Nothing. I'm on my way. We gonna watch your TV. We gonna play your CDs. I'm gonna be on you, and you gonna be on me. In the States, you can do that. You can go to her crib. Kids sleep. You can sneak in with the kids sleep. Try to go to some of these Venezuelan cribs while they living here in Colombia. Go on. Take your slick ass up in the mountain to that sexy chick's crib that's in DR. Go on up in the mountains if you want to. Mr. Bad and Bold, I like to go in the hood. Go on up in the mountains you want to. Go on take your happy tail up in the barrios in Brazil you want to. Go ahead, Mr. I'm Brave. And you will see how she's really living, even though she's attractive, even though the sex is fire. You got to realize you are putting yourself in danger with these people. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Let's see where we are. You guys make some great comments. We got Tim, we got Andrea. Let's see, do we go here? I always notice families putting salt in my drinks as a kid to prank me. So growing up, I was always used to chugging my drink before I leave it, going to the bathroom or away from the table. Absolutely correct. Okay, Doc says, are we all on our way out tonight? Yep, outside tonight. Yeah, we're about to have a good time. We're having a good time. I told young women in my family to keep condoms. I don't get that. That one I don't get. I have always said there is no way in hell men should outbuy women when it comes to condoms. Cause y'all got a dick. I got a dick. You got responsibilities. I could take my dick and go somewhere else. You get pregnant, you got responsibilities for life. Man, listen. Women better step up and wake up. Have condoms on call. You need to have condoms and plan B on call. As soon as he say, oh, I think the condom broke last night, you should be like, it's cool, I got a pill with some water and wash that pill on down before he even walk out the house. There is no way in the world you should have, I look like a hoe. No, you look like you're responsible. That's what you will look like if he opened up the drawer and see all the condoms. Ladies, I'm going to say this again. Men would rather you open up a drawer and see a bunch of condoms than to open up your door and see a bunch of kids. You got it? You put that on your bumper sticker right there. Put it on your bumper sticker on the back of your car. Men would rather open up a drawer to see a bunch of condoms than to open up a door and see a bunch of kids. Fellas, am I preaching? Can I get some amens? Can I get some facts? Raw Dog Records in the building. That's all I need, some facts in life. Preach, girl. Cheaper than Pampers and milk. You better believe that one. All right, Charles in the building. The U.S. has had a shady past with South Americans with their Cold War. Yes, they did. I got fake tattoos and a toupee. Come find me. That's a good one, right? All right. Brothers, stay away from bars and clubs. Yeah, you know what? You can meet some good people, some everyday people walking down the street. Some good people. You really here in Colombia, bars and clubs are a little bit different because people in Colombia are like to dance. Music is the culture. It's kind of like New Orleans. The music is the culture. It's not like most cities in the States where we're going out to smash a chick. You could go out in Colombia and it's just nothing but everybody's going out to dance. There are clubs here that open up at 5 o'clock, close at 9, because people are just going out to dance, have a good time, then they're going back home. So it's a different, you can find regular clubs like, hey, what's up type of clubs here in Colombia, yeah. But a lot of the clubs in Colombia are just basically people like to go out for the cultural music. Filipinos of Philippine, Russia won't go after child support. Okay. But even if it's not child support, you going raw dog, you don't know how many dudes that ran up in that chick. That's the other part. I be telling dudes, I'm like, man, y'all going raw dog in these chicks like that? God. They got diseases in other countries that ain't made it to the States. I just want y'all to know. That should be a part of your luggage. Absolutely correct. Male and female. Ladies, listen to what Cliff's saying. That should be a part of your luggage. You'll be better off for getting your makeup kit than for getting condoms. If you're a female traveler and you ain't got no condoms, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? You gonna get pregnant by Tay Diggs? Tay Diggs ain't had no money and Stella got a groove back. He was the broke island dude. It wasn't like he was balling. So you rather get pregnant by a broke island dude, take care of all the responsibilities. He can't come see his child on a regular because he just cutting sugar cane for a living. So he ain't got no real job. He an island dude. You know what? Shout out to the island dudes. But you know what type of dudes y'all like the dudes with the good muscle. See what I'm saying? He got muscles. Him strong. So absolutely correct. Dudes, make sure you pack the condoms. Ladies, you should pack more condoms. Ladies, tomorrow morning, you should have your boy at Walgreens packing your condoms, getting condoms by the bag. I'm embarrassed. They see me with all that. Be embarrassed because you got Pampers and milk and formula by a dude, that you had a baby by on the island, from an island that you can't get no support from. That's what you should be embarrassed about, ladies. Don't never be embarrassed as a lady about getting condoms. I look like a whore. You look like responsibility walking around. That's what you look like, responsible. Did y'all hear me talk about that? Give me some yes or no. It is not that funny. So you didn't hear that part? Take off the microphone, Jay says. It's going to be echoing because it's going to be bouncing off the wall, but we're going to take the mic off, right? Okay, you ready, guys? So did you hear me talk about, okay, let's see. Lost you around call girls. Dang. That was a hot minute that you guys didn't hear me. Man, Andre Love Cross the Borders, you have to repeat all that now. You know what? It's cool. Okay, here we go. There are different levels when it comes to the ladies. Mrs. Spence, you want to close the door? I can hear you. I can hear your phone. Thank you. James, the mic wire. Yeah, I'm gonna I should have just used the other microphone. See, because we had a hold up with deliveries. I've got a whole new mic set up back there, but my desk, my office, is still not delivered yet because of what happened over the last couple of weeks in Colombia. So I've been waiting to set up my professional mics, but I'll get to it. Okay, it's not echoing. You're good, brother. Appreciate the knowledge. All right, cool. We're gonna just do a quick recap in regards to that. Like I said, first level of women that you're going to meet when you come to DR, Colombia, Thailand, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Brazil, Cuba, you are going to meet women that are she for the streets, she belong on the streets, okay? So you're going to meet those women. And so at the end of the day, those are the ones, maybe the ones that get you, they're the ones that get you the fastest. They're the ones that's going to try to scoop me you, rob you. Those are the ones that are going to try to hustle you. Those are the ones that see you the photos with the fake blood. I cut myself. Did you just put a cut mark on your heart? How did you cut your heart? I cut myself. Could you send me some money for a hospital bill? Those are the ones that's going to send you that money. Those are the ones that are going to say their grandmama doing bad, their kids doing bad. Those are the ones that are going to say, send me some money through Western Union. Those are the ones right there. How the hell did you cut your heart? Shout out to Real Brother. And we want the same energy. Okay, I got you. The same passion. Okay, so the street chicks, remember that. Second, that chicks that you're going to meet are the social media chicks. Now, these could be just as grimy as the street chicks. These could be just as grimy. She looks so good with her social media pics. She's filtered the pic. She made sure that her butt looked right and all the scars and marks was off. She looking sexy. I got you. You hit her up. I'm coming to DR next week. Next thing you know, you like, cool. But you don't realize she can catch you off guard having sloppy sex just as fast as the next one because you sloppy with your game. You thirsty. You don't know how to sit your tail down and just be patient and look around and see what's best for you. But you just try to smash the first sexy thing that you see on Instagram and she can get you too. Now, let's talk about the regular chick. You can meet her at the grocery store. You can meet her online, offline. You can meet her at the bar. You can meet her anywhere. This is the one that trick y'all into thinking that she ain't no pro when she, I like when y'all say this. I don't know where y'all get this bullshit from. She's semi-pro. Either she pro or she ain't. She got a regular job, but she ain't a pro. Bruh, got news for you.
Even if she got a regular job, she a pro. Well, Dre, she never gave me a price, so I threw a few dollars afterwards. Just like I said before, if you in the States, you go out to the club, you see a chick, you hit it off, you take her back to the crib, you beat her back in. Did you give her $50 even though she didn't ask for it? I'm gonna freshen up my drink when you decide on answer that. Did you give her $50? You met a chick in the States. What's up, Miles, in the building? Did you give her $50 when she didn't ask for it? Then why the hell are you giving money to chicks in DR that didn't ask for it? Because she didn't steal my laptop when I was with her, so she's a good girl. So I went ahead and threw her 50. I ain't never gave no money to no chick that didn't ask for it. Never. Now, if we paying for a meal, that's one thing. A drink at the club, that's another thing. But if I'd have sexed you down, I'm not about to give you $50 just because you didn't steal my laptop. You ain't supposed to be stealing my damn laptop. But y'all dudes will do that all the day long. You know what, Drake? She didn't ask for no money from her brother, so I went on ahead and threw her off a good $75 because, you know, she got a shorty. Did you do that in the States? Well, if you ain't do that in the States, why the hell you doing it while you outside the States? It's kids and it's females in the States. Come on, let's be real. We done broke the back end in many mothers in the States, and we ain't threw them a groin. It's some of y'all that once we get off this live stream, some of y'all just waiting to go hook up with a baby mama right now. Break her back in because shorty sleep. I bet you ain't gonna throw her $50 afterwards. She got a shorty. So why the hell you coming to other countries and you throwing $50 to chicks? Because she didn't ask for it and she got a shorty. Man, if y'all don't sit y'all happy, thirsty, you know, I don't get that one at all. I don't get that one at all. Just like with the ladies. Ladies, I know you're still here. I don't see how it is just because a dude broke your back in Jamaica or in St. Thomas. And the only reason I say Jamaica so much because ladies love going to Jamaica. That's their easy island. They either go to DR, they go to Jamaica, or they go to Bahamas. Those are the three islands that most sisters going to. Most older white women going to. They get down there, get their back blew in, get a couple orgasms in, and start coming out that money. I ain't came like that ever in my life. I ain't never had an orgasm like that. What did he just do to me? He put some island stuff on me. He gave me some sugar cane, and I was like, Lord. And you females just start, you back home, just like Stella got his groove back. Think about it. Let's be real. Angela Bassett sending money back to Jamaica for Tay Diggs. Tay Diggs ain't have no damn money to get back to the state, get to the States. Y'all better go back and watch how Stella got a groove back. She used her money to get Tay Diggs to the States from Jamaica. So when women try to look at us with the side eye, look at men over there spending all that money. You ladies got a movie about what y'all did and what y'all doing. Y'all got a whole movie. Men ain't got no movie about us being players in DR. You ladies got a whole movie. Y'all got books about y'all going to other countries and smashing and paying. So ladies, you can't come down on us, man. Oh yeah. All right. And the next chick that you're gonna meet, other than the street chick, she belongs to the streets. Or the regular chick who's pretending that she ain't street, but she's street. You gonna meet the call girl. I like the call girl. If I was single, that's Andre's style. The call girl. I ain't gotta worry about nothing missing. I'm paying more than you pay. Oh yeah, I'm paying a lot more than you pay. I realize that. But her skill set is like, I'm not gonna steal his computer because I know that every time he come back to DR, he come to see me. And I'm gonna bring a girlfriend and get more money from him. Oh yeah, I ain't stealing nothing. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. See, some of y'all too cheap. You ain't going for the call girl. You going for the one that belong to the streets or the one that pretend because she got a job, she's semi-pro. Where that bullshit come from? I don't know who invented that one. But we fell for a hook, line, and sinker. You right, she do got a job. She ain't asked me for no money. I'm gonna throw her 50 anyway. She might as well be a pro. Might as well be a pro. What's a lot more asking for? What's a lot more? Give me some clarity and I'll answer that question. Asking for a friend. So she's sitting back. The call girl is like, I know that I want two things from you. Call girls know this. They want repeat customer. They want you to come back again and again. And if they got 10 dudes that are repeat customers, they're doing pretty good. They don't need your little ass laptop, your little passport, and your little bank account, because they got repeat customers. They got that 10 rotating dudes that come to DR, those 10 rotating dudes that come to Thailand, those 10 rotating dudes that come to Colombia. They good. They ain't got to be them street girls. They ain't got to be lying to you like them Instagram girls. You already know what you're getting. She ain't cooking for you. She ain't cleaning, none of that. Unless you paying for the girlfriend experience, that's part of the business transaction. That's the first thing she want, repeat customers. Second thing that she want, referrals. When you ain't coming to town, one of your boys come to town, she wants you to be confident to give her whole facts out. Hey, so-and-so, y'all know Maria? Man, Maria the bomb, man. She'll take care of you, dog. I'm telling you. Maria the one. I'm telling you, dog. All right, cool. She wants to have the best whole facts. That's what the call girl's doing. Now, you're going to pay a little more. But it's well worth it. You ain't got to hear that arguing. You ain't got to hear that fussing. We disagreed on the price. We talked about one price and using it. Call girls like, I ain't going. We already discussed our price because we already know what the price is going to be before you even get off the plane. But them street girls and them chicas that try to act like they regular chicks, knowing that they pros, knowing that they're semi-pros in the sense of they just trying to hustle you just like a chick in the States try to hustle you. That's those. Okay, here we go. We got prices. I don't know the prices. You know, things have changed since my days. I'm an old head when it comes to that part of the game. There you go. $2 million pesos. Let's see. That's about, it's not bad. 2 million. Oh, dang. Wait a minute. 2 million is about one. Yeah, that's about, for a call girl, for the professional girls. Yeah, that's about right. I think that's a little high. A little high. I wouldn't think a person would pay more than $100 for like the top of the line, which would be about like 150, like 150,000 pesos here in Colombia. Pesos might be different in DR. It's a little different. DR is, just in case you guys are wondering, DR is 25% more expensive to live in than Colombia. So their pesos is a little different. Some of them now have access to OnlyFans and making money on it. Met a couple in DR. True. And you got the OnlyFans girls. So now you got those that you got to contend with, that they're making so much money on OnlyFans, they're selective with the guys that they deal with. The pandemic hurt you, brothers. Hurt you, brother. Them females in DR, in Colombia, they realize that they fine. You got chicks that's not even balling on OnlyFans. You look at how many hot chicks from Venezuela, Mexico, Colombia, Thailand, Brazil they actually started YouTube channels. You know how y'all used to take the cameras and put it up in their butt and like, look at all these fine women? When the pandemic hit, those females didn't let all that, them fine behinds go to waste. They decided to start their own YouTube channel and show butts and show this city. And now you got chicks that's walking around Thailand showcasing to all their friends. Chicks that's walking around Brazil, some of the hottest ones in Venezuela, some of the hottest ones in Colombia, they making that YouTube money now and doing OnlyFans. They don't need for you to come down and showcase all the beautiful Colombian women, the real streets of Colombia. No, they're like, man, listen, we'll show you the real streets of Colombia. Yeah, that number's a little high, but about 100. Now, like $100 is like, you pay $100 for a chick, you got to top one. If you pay $100 for a street chick or a regular chick, you a fool. But the prices in DR, they went up. You know why the prices in DR went up? You ready? You see how I scoot up. You know why the prices in DR went up? Prices in Colombia went up. Prices in Thailand went up. It wasn't because the pussy got better, right? It wasn't like the quality of pussy just all of a sudden like, you just got the best quality of pussy in this particular country. No. It's because y'all dumbasses were willing to pay the higher prices. And then she told her girlfriend, and she told her girlfriend, and she told her girlfriend. And prices went up because it was some simp that kept paying higher prices. Y'all will price, man, I don't know what y'all thinking. Y'all will price yourself into the game and price yourself right out of the game. Do you know how low the prices should have been for you guys after the pandemic going to these countries? It should have been back down to 1,000 to 2,000 pesos in DR. It should have been like 5,000 pesos in Colombia. Dudes get off the plane so damn thirsty. These women have been starving for a whole damn year. A whole year starved. Couldn't get to you, quarantine, shut down for 8 or 9 months. They ain't making no money. The most money they making is some of y'all sending money through Western Union, and maybe a couple of y'all can sneak into the country and back out of the country. Everybody shut down for 8 months. And what happens instead of you guys readjusting the price back down to where it should be, your thirsty asses came back to DR and you raised the prices. So now you're paying $100, $150, $200. And these females saying, Andrea, excuse me, ma'am, could you close your door? I appreciate you. And your phone is oh so loud. Thank you, I appreciate you. Okay. Now, as I was saying, y'all messed up y'all prices. Y'all messed y'all prices up, dude. If I was single, I'd be pissed with y'all. I'd be pissed with y'all brothers, man. Y'all to fuck up the soup sandwich gang. After these chicks were starving to death, starving. Anything you offered them would have been cool. What do you dudes do? Let me turn this down. What do you dudes do? You not only raise the prices, you push them higher than they were during the pandemic. Thirsty. Cartagena is too Americanized. Any simp from Florida can be there in a couple of hours, one flight away, or one-way flight. Yeah, absolutely correct. Y'all messed up y'all own prices. Clock tower in Cartagena, those prices shouldn't be like that. Y'all paying too much. I ain't even out there tricking, and I know that y'all paying too much. Y'all had the perfect opportunity to reset the clock. And real brother, they didn't reset it. They just left the price exactly where it was. And now they all scratching their heads like, how the hell these females in DR asking for these outrageous prices? How are these females in Thailand asking these outrageous prices? Easy. All it took was like 3 or 4 sips to pay the price. That was easy. You get you enough sips, they gonna mess the price up for everybody. Everybody. Every time, guaranteed. I haven't seen it not happen one time. If you want to know who's messing up the price, it is not the women. Pussy ain't changed. It's still the same pussies. Same pussies. The simps have changed. Simple-minded dudes. Like I said, being sloppy with your sex game. Sloppy sex. That's what this whole topic is about. And as long as you sloppy with your sex game, it ain't gonna work itself out. Says, I know you can't blame us. You have to stop doing your R. Kelly impressions and actually read. Okay, let's see. I can't blame y'all. Let us see. I can't blame y'all for the price being fucked up. Oh, you talking about the live stream? Yeah, I do. You're right. You're right, real bro. That was right. That was right, brother. That was my bad. That was my bad. Okay, they didn't hear none of that. Okay, that's why I'm glad I went back over it. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was the mic. Okay, I think I went back too far because I see you guys are talking about the microphone. See what Rudy has to say. There were a lot of dudes traveling with that unemployment money. Yeah, that stimulus money came all the way to DR and trying to make it rain. And when they never could do it, back to their own hometown. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I first started traveling, I didn't know how much prices were for this and that. Man, I probably came with like $300, $400, $500. I had more than that in my account, of course. But as far as traveling, because I only was gonna be in that particular location for like 3 days, 4 days. So I only brought a few $100, like I say, about $500. Went back with 90 of it. That's when the prices were wonderful. That's when it was a simp-free environment. That's when you can offer a chick this, and she was like, okay. That's when that was the good old days. But yeah, now, y'all messed it up. And y'all, can I say something that the brother just said? I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna bust your head tonight. Everybody ain't got long money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You just got every day going to work, take care of your business, pay your car note, pay for your crib, take care of your family, take care of your shorty money. Nothing wrong with that. Stop taking your ass to DR as if your money is any longer than that. I know the prices are lower, but your money ain't longer. I'm gonna say that again. The prices in DR or Colombia or Thailand might be lower, but your money ain't longer. And some of y'all spend y'all few dollars in another country just as fast as you spend it at home. That's your habit. Stop trying to run around DR like you balling like that. You just a regular dude from the streets. You just a regular dude that live in a nice home in the States. You just a regular dude that's trying to make it just like everybody else is paying high-ass gas prices in the States. You just a regular dude that's at Walgreens, Walmart, and at Sam's Club. You just a regular cat. Stop trying to bring your ass to other countries, and just because your money goes further doesn't mean that your money is longer. That's what's messing some of y'all up. That's why some of y'all get back on the plane with only Uber money. What do you mean, Dre? You only got enough money to catch an Uber from the airport back to your house. And you came to DR with $700, $800, $2,000. How the hell you went through $2,000 in 5 days? I don't even know. Your money ain't long like that. You can't blow $2,000 and get away with it. Some of y'all just don't want to be real. You ain't balling like, dude. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I make good money. Real good money. We make some really good money. Hella good money. Even if I was single, I wouldn't be that crazy. No. I ain't paying them chicks prices. Hell no, get the fuck out of my face. I ain't paying the prices. Y'all do paying too high of prices. You paying the penalty because of what some other simp did. You doing it just like, no offense to stepdads, because I was a stepdad at one point in time. No offense to stepdads. However, being a stepdad is you're paying the penalty for somebody else's nut. Let's be real. Like I said, I've been there. Good kids, everything. Really good kids, smart, graduated from college, great kids. But you're paying the responsibility for somebody else's nut. You guys are coming off the plane paying for the simpness of another dude. You might be a straight up dude telling the chick, like, I ain't paying all that money. You got your rabbit ass mind. But the reason why she's saying it because the last dude she was with was a simp who got off the plane and he tanned it off. So now you got to pay the penalty for what this simp did. She said 100 to this simp. He went for it. And you said, you came to her and said 100,000 pesos. She like, what? 100,000 pesos? I'm worth more than that. How the hell you know? Because the last one who I said 100 to, he gave me 100 American dollars. Well, he was the dumbass. Why should I pay the penalty for his stupidity? That's what's going on, fellas. That's what's going on. But like I say, fellas, I'm giving you the breakdown. Don't think we the only ones overpaying. Do not let women have you thinking that we the only ones overpaying. Because women pay with their emotions. These dudes on these islands, like in DR, like here in Colombia, like in Jamaica, like the Bahamas, they know all they gotta do is let that chick from the States bust one good nut. She gonna open that wallet. Because we all know that a woman's sex is connected to her emotions. And women gonna do two things while they're on vacation: talk and spend. She gonna be talking to her girlfriends. Girl, I had one last night, and he was this, that, and this. Girl, he got a friend. Yeah. But you know, they pros, girl. You know, you gotta pay for it. I don't care. We on vacation. How they look good. I pay for it. Yeah. Men do it. You know how they always do. Men do it. So now they want to follow our lead. Think they can follow our lead. Now they paying, but they overpaying because women pay with their emotions. Men pay out of stupidity because some simp did some shit that messed it up for everybody. Women pay out of their emotion. He made me nut so good I cried last night. Oh, women that, ladies. Ladies, are y'all still there? Y'all just as nasty as we can be. If y'all think that we don't think y'all paying for pros and y'all ain't sucking that in, If y'all think that we think that y'all paying for pro dudes in DR and you ain't sucking that right, ladies, who you think you talking to? You paying for it, overpaying for it, paying with your emotions, and still sucking every rent. So when the ladies try to come down and make us feel guilty on these YouTube channels, oh, these men are going down to Brazil and they have us. You have us though. If y'all got a movie. We ain't got no movie. Y'all got movies made about y'all nasty ass. You want to talk about us men? No, you don't want. You don't want to do this tit for tat. You don't want to compare my baseball cards to your baseball cards, ladies. You don't want to do that to men. Because y'all out there and y'all doing it at 55, 69. Got y'all hot tails out there still having a hot girl summer. Why you getting your bodies rebuilt in DR? Am I lying? You go to DR, get some good sex, veneers, you get a new butt and breasts. And you get the first 3 orgasms that you'd have had in 10 years. Don't try to come down on these men. That's all I say. Everybody's out here having fun. Be safe. Don't have sloppy sex. But when women try to come down on men, I'm like, y'all need to stop it. And you know, women circle the wagons. They'll be like, me and my girlfriends aren't that tight. Get the hell out of here. Y'all will take y'all ass down to Bahamas so fast. Did you think Eddie Murphy was kidding back in the 80s when he did Delirious? Delirious was in the 80s, the 80s. What was his #1 skit? One of the #1 skits of Delirious. When he said that women go down to Jamaica and they get with Dexter St. Jacques and he blow that back out and you come back home singing, I shot the sheriff. And your man looking like, the hell you talking about? Nothing. That was in the 80s, and it was funny. You know what comedians, where their humor comes from, part truth, part humor. What Eddie Murphy said at that time period, ladies laughed at because it was true. Y'all are taking y'all butts down there, getting your black back blew out by Dexter St. Jacques and going back home singing, I shot the sheriff. You ain't never smoked no weed. Got your ass down in Jamaica talking about, it's part of his religion. He religious. You take your little hot tail back to the States. I'm the mother of 3. I have a PhD. I'm a PhD. Got my PhD. I go to Saint so-and-so's church. Bishop so-and-so's church. Where I'm on the usher board. But as soon as you get a chance to get your hot ass back on that plane back to DR or Jamaica, getting your back blew out, please, don't be trying to make us men feel all bad about what we go do. Y'all just as bad, y'all worse than us. That's why I say women need to, I'm telling you this, I don't know no man that don't need to convince a woman that's single that she should not have more condoms than a man. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna tell her that, girl. Your little hot ass need to have more condoms than any boy out there. Daddy my ass. Call me daddy, not granddaddy. Bet that. Bet you my daughter, if I have a daughter, she gonna know about that condom game. Dad, father my ass. I'd rather be called father than grandfather. Some of you dudes ain't saying nothing to your daughter, and now she gonna be now you gonna be a grandfather because you ain't opened up your mouth. Not Dre, I'm gonna be pushing condoms. My daughter gonna know the game. Forget that. I ain't gonna be all stupid. For real. Believe it. That one you can believe. No man should ever out-condom a woman because there's too many penalties for a woman between diseases and bringing a child in the world. I wish my daughter wouldn't know about condoms. Oh yeah. Strip club prices, yep. All right, Kurt's in the building. I can't wait to see you come to DR. Yeah, man, we're going to have a ball in DR in September. Because I'm gonna have some time with Andrea, but I'm gonna have some hangout time with the fellas. So that's gonna be cool too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. We really are. I was just looking at some spots last night. Me and Andrea gonna be going on some spots. Facts, Rudy said facts. I'm just saying, man. Listen. It's true. It's true. Hot girl summer turn to icy hot fall water. Yeah, they do. They do, man. And you be seeing it. You be down there in DR, you be seeing them young dudes with them old white chicks. You be like, get your money, dog. I ain't mad at you. Get your money. You got you one. Go and get your money. Or you see a bunch of sisters down there in the club, and you know that they Colombians. You like, from DR. You like, these ain't Dominican chicks. These are chicks from the States. About 5 of them. And all of a sudden, three Dominican dudes walk over to him. Let me teach you how to bachata. And all of a sudden, chicks mesmerized. All of a sudden, all 5 going back to the hotel room with 3 dudes. Listen, when I used to ride motorcycles, I was in the motorcycle club in the States, right? Shout out to Dirty Dozens outside Chicago, right? And so you go into all these bike events. You would see the most innocent women that in their real life, like school teachers and nurses and professionals, just the most innocent women, but they ride motorcycles, right? They innocent women. Get to the bike event, Black Bike at Myrtle Beach. Shout out to Myrtle Beach. Going to some bike club event on the weekend. She sucking 6 minutes all weekend. You're like, you man. Don't you got some kids and a husband back home? You a nasty man. I've seen women on their nasty. Not just with me. I'm just talking about just in general. You be looking like, nah. So if they like that when they're in the States on motorcycles, can you imagine when nobody around and nobody knows them? Man, they be on some nanny on the islands, man. That's the same job. Bust that back in. Give them a massage that they never forgot about. Average number of sexual partners by age 25 for a woman is 10 partners, according to the study. That's a good fact. Women be talking about 3. We all know the rule. Whatever number a woman give you, triple it. I don't know Andrea's numbers. We got a rule in our house. No telling. No telling. She don't want to know mine. She don't want to know my body count, and I don't want to know her body count. We good. We know that we together. That's all we need to know. I don't need to know no details. We already got sex. We got STD tests early, so we make sure that your body good, my body good. I don't need to know your history. We good. We both decided on that. No, that body count. No, I ain't trying to find out what a body count is. What for? If ain't no diseases involved, I'm good. She definitely don't want to know my body count. Yeah, we don't want to mess her head up like that. So, yeah. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Cash App. Okay, I'll put our Cash App out there. I'll put the Cash App out there, because this channel is not monetized yet. We're almost there. Almost there being monetized. So if you guys want to support the channel, because what we're doing is we're actually raising money to give food in the community because of what's been going on lately in Colombia. As far as so that's our Cash App. You guys can donate $5, $10, $20, $2, to help us look out for the community, because we're purchasing boxes of food. They have pre-boxed food at the grocery store. So usually Andrea and I go in there, we just buy up like 20, 30 boxes. And we just have a guy that comes over and delivers it. He's like, I forgot what medical field, I think he's a doctor. But he comes over to our crib over here, gets it, and he delivers it to the houses. And in the communities, they have where you leave a red rag or red towel or red shirt on your door or your window to let people know, drop food off at my location. If you're donating food, drop it off here. That's how you know which house to go to. They just usually just leave a red rag or red towel, red shirt on the door. So yeah, good looking out, guys. If you're looking to donate, and if you just want to keep us in prayer, you can do that for us too, brothers. Okay, let me see where I'm going. One thing I like about Colombia, one thing I like better about Colombia than DR is chicas in Colombia's don't beg as much in my opinion. I think, you know what? Since I haven't been to DR, I can't make that assessment yet. I can't make that assessment yet. So I'm taking your word for it, Rudy. A lot of laughter and hilarity. Okay, let's see. Andre, what city are you from? Born and raised? Born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. 313. Detroit basketball. The Tigers, the Lions. Go Red Wings forever. But Tigers, Lions, and so that's where I'm from. Then I moved to Cleveland, and then Indianapolis, and then Fort Wayne, Indiana. A little bit of time in Stockbridge, Georgia, outside of Atlanta. A little bit of time right outside of the Oakland area, but that was only like a few months there. That's during my wild years. I was smashing somebody over there. Then it was in Bigmore in Baltimore for a few months, smashing somebody over there. Real cool chick, worked for CNN. And then decided to put my roots down in Florida. Once I got to Florida, that was probably the first time I felt at home. I stayed in Florida until I moved here. I loved living in Florida. Loved Orlando, Tampa area. I could shoot down to Miami. I could shoot up to Jacksonville, College Town. I could shoot over to Pensacola. It would just shoot down I-4 to Daytona for the Daytona 500 races, and black college down there, Bethune-Cookman college games, the black college games I go to. So it was always so much to do in Florida. So that's what I really liked. Not just the theme parks and all that is included, but I really enjoyed Florida. Bro, do you don't have a super chat? No, you only get super chat when you are monetized. We're over them now. This is how YouTube works. For guys that don't know, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, which we're way over that. But you have to have 4,000 watched hours to become monetized. A lot of people think it's just 1,000 subscribers. No, you have to have 4,000 watched hours. So we're like at 3,000 something. So in about a month, this channel will be our second channel that's monetized. Like you guys know us for Mostly Money, and we're at 103,000 subscribers and millions of watched hours. But as far as this channel is moving fast. It really is. So that's why we don't have the super chat. Once we get the official monetized, that's when the super chat is right there. So anytime you see a YouTuber that has a super chat, that means that they made the 4,000 watched hours and they had at least 1,000 subscribers. Don't beg. I never seen that. They smart because they are real crude. Oh, talking about the Colombian. Yeah, that's true. See, Colombian chicks are those chicks that they may not ask for the money all the time, but they know that you so naive because she didn't ask me for $50. I'm gonna throw her 50. So she getting the money anyway. All she had to do was give you some decent sex, even though she a regular chick or a pro. Cook a meal for you, because I ain't used to no chick cooking for me. Be feminine, because most women in Colombia and most of these countries outside the United States are feminine. She was so girly. And so, I feel like the man, because they make you feel like the man, nothing wrong with that. But since they don't ask for the money, it's no different than when the chicks in DR begging for the money, because they both hustling you. One is cooking for you and making you feel all good and fuzzy, and you throwing a few dollars. The other one is just saying, throw me some money. They both get money from you. I got cooking video in Colombia. I got in one cooking video. Oh, that's what's up. DR, make it Republican DR. Oh shit, American culture is legal. Yeah, that's true. They're watching a lot of American television. All right, guys, we've been on this live stream for about 3 hours. Not counting the 25 that I'm going to have to take out of just saying stuff that nobody heard. I appreciate you guys staying here. We have 40 people to live stream. Make sure that you click that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure that you do not have sloppy sex when you are in these other countries. Do not do that. It's not worth it. She's not worth it. It's not worth losing your passport because you were sloppy with your passport and you didn't put it away somewhere safe, or putting your money away somewhere safe and not carrying all your money on you at once. It's not worth it having sloppy sex with a female in the sense of you forgot to bring condoms. Now you got to hope that the condoms in DR work just as good. You just going by hope. You don't be sloppy when it comes to, oh, she said she bringing a friend. No, the friend could be a dude that's ready to rob you. Don't be stupid. And don't be sloppy if you get a chance to, hey, Felicia, that's the queen right there. Don't be foolish, guys. If you get a chance when it comes to the pros, pay that little extra for the call girl because they will look out for you better than those girls. She belonged to the streets. Way better. Those street girls, I understand the convenience. She's right there. She's right there at the bar. She's right there at the club. The convenience. But that convenience is so dangerous sometimes. So dangerous. But some of those call girls, the professional ones that you're going to pay that extra money for, not the regular chicks, the ones that you're going to pay that extra money for, you ain't got to worry about them as much. Can they get you? Yeah, they could. But they realize the repeat money is the best money. Okay, making one video cooking in Colombia with a Pakistan Indian spices. You'd be surprised. Yeah, I would be surprised because in Colombia, the reason why I say that because in Colombia is kind of, they aren't too much into their spicy foods. Even though there's a few Thai spots here, yeah. Hit that like button. That's right, brothers. Thank you, real brother. Now I hope that you're down there when we get there in September, man. I would really like to meet up with you. Felicia Jordan in the building, rocking her fro. You can't tell her nothing. Oh, you are late, Felicia. We're about to shut this one down. You are so late. Usually you're like number 1, number 2, number 3. Now you are late now. Yes, you are. But I still appreciate you coming on board because it's not a live stream without Felicia being a part of the live stream. And we had fun because we talked about ladies going to other countries and getting y'all a little freak on, doing y'all little thing. So, yeah, we talked about that for quite a while. But all right, guys, I'm about to wrap this up. Once again, my name is Andre. You got your girl Andre in the back room watching the television shows. And this is Love Crossing Borders. You guys have a great night. Let's see what Real Brother said. If I'm not here, I will definitely be there in Cali. So cool. Bet. Definitely, man. And so look forward to see you guys on Sunday. Andre and I are going to be doing a live stream on Sunday at 8 o'clock, 8 to 9. We're going to do a short one. And let me finish up my martini with you guys. Enjoy these olives. That's good. Salute. You guys have a good evening, and we appreciate you more than you realize. I'm out of here.